Excuse me. And there's a billion birds, okay? So I apologize for the bird sound, but I may have to shut the doors and roll up the windows, but that's not possible. It's a 90-degree day here in Florida. How is everybody doing today? I'm on my new phone, so I'm not quite sure how this is gonna go. Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. Look at this, now I can finally like show you guys things from my other phone. Can you hear okay? My ears are popping. There we go. What's up, Tankful? Let me know if it's windy or if the birds are too crazy. What's up, Janice? Hey everybody. I know it's been a while. It's been since Valentine's Day. Listen, I'm like burping and coughing and choking. Hold on. What's up, Richard? Is it windy? Okay, hold on. I figured I'd get ready for the day. I've had just a horrible time recently. And today I finally was like, we're gonna snap out of it. And beautiful Shahri sent me this big, ginormous box of makeup. So I thought we could like play with some of the things she sent. So she sent this, and I just think it's so cute. It pulls like your hair out of your face. Hello, District 12. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I could do about the wind. If I bring you guys in the car, I just didn't like the lighting. It was giving me like really bad dark circles, and my self-esteem is like in the gutter recently, and I just need, so thank you, Cherie, because you sent me all these beautiful products, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make myself look beautiful, okay? Look at these sleeping dogs behind me. And then there's one sleeping dog right here. Hold on. There he is. Being Mr. Guard Dog. Hello, Stephanie. I had another really bad outbreak. So another infestation because my dumb butt brought Jane to that dog beach that's like infested. And we went to the beach, and then my battery died in the middle of the night. I accidentally left the ignition on, so I couldn't roll up my windows. And yeah, I got completely bit up all again, and I just healed from all of the sand fleas from the last time that this happened. But this time it was even worse. It was all over my face. They're slowly going away. It's all down my chest. It's been really painful. Yeah, I wish it was a vacation, Jose. It's definitely not been a vacation. It's been, oh yes, I need those birds to calm down a little bit. Is it still windy? I'm trying to find something to block the wind. What can I use? My mirror, I'm using my mirror. Thank you, Shari. It's been bad. It has been bad. Okay, you guys. Jane's back at home. I sent her back home. I didn't send her, but we agreed. She got eaten alive too, and we've just both been in a lot of pain and not sleeping because of all the bites. So, is there anything I can block the wind with? Hold on. Oh, I kind of need those birds to shut up. They all need to shut up. Y'all need to shut up, okay? Not you, I love you. Not you, you're beautiful, you're perfect. What'd I do? What are you yelling at? Thank you. Thanks. I see a little quiet time. I'm Snow White, animals and I can communicate. Look at that, they're calming down. We're gonna try to get something to block all the sound. Okay. Not all the sound, but some of the wind. Okay, not you, Miles, you're beautiful. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, things haven't been going too well over here. And hi, baby, you're good. You just stay right there. I'm gonna play with some of this makeup. Cherie sent me a million things. I ripped off my acrylic nails last night, so don't look at my nails, but she sent me a bunch of things to do my nails too. So why not give ourselves a little manicure? And what's up, Terry? And kind of just get ready. So I haven't been doing too good. If you guys are new here, new to like, maybe you missed it, but I struggle with thyroid disease, and so I don't like that word disease, but I can have really high highs, and then I get to these like really low lows, and I'm in that state of mind right now. But I'm 36 years old, and I've been going through this for a very long time, so I'm like slowly learning how to like manage it, you know. Anyway, so I'm just going through one of those episodes right now where I was on such a high here in Florida, and now it's like just a very like dark place, and I can't figure out why I can't stop crying. My emotions are just out of control right now. And there's just been a lot of bad things happen and sad things on top of it. So, but yesterday I did my makeup with all the stuff Cherie sent me, and I felt so much better. And then today I was like, hey, I'm just gonna do a bunch of things that I can't stand doing so that I start to feel better. So just got to get back to baseline. So I'm trying my hardest. Yeah, it sucks. You had a crazy dream about me last night? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna use this. I haven't done like makeup in years. I went to beauty school when I was younger, but I just fell out of it. Anyways, this is primer. I just cleaned my face. And I put on some beautiful, Cherie sent everything, you guys. She sent bags and bags, and she labeled every single bag of what there is in there, of just so much stuff. And so, anyways, I just put on some beautiful, I wish I would have done my nails first. Doing like a makeup blog. Anyway, so I'm trying to snap out of it, okay? So we just have to snap out of it. The reason why I enjoy sometimes going through the low lows like this, where you just want to give up on life, you just want to give up on everything, everything feels like it's just crashing down, and nothing feels worth it, and everybody's so mean, and like, you just like want to give up on everything, you know? But I've noticed in the past, after these moments pass, are you coming in, sir? Miles has decided to join us. Oh, I have all the makeup out because I thought you would want to sit outside, but okay. I didn't leave you much room, baby. Every time I go through these episodes, when I get through them, good things happen. So let me try to roll this window a bit. I mean, it's weird. You get to this breaking point, and then all of a sudden, hold on, there we go. When I get to like the breaking point where I want to give up on everything, I'm like, screw YouTube, screw everything, just screw it all. I'm gonna just go drink myself to death or something, you know. I get these like really dark thoughts, like really bad ones. When I pull through it, it always turns, see how the lighting does that immediately? It just gives me these little circles, and I can't stand it. Anyways, I typically get to this like, you know what, I like, fuck it, and I get on like a new path. Something new happens, you know? And it's like I'm suddenly like, no, I'm not gonna get this sad. I'm not doing this anymore. And all of a sudden I like bust out some moves, and I know that something needs to change in my life because things aren't going well for me, and I need to figure out why. Well, I don't think that we need to like find answers. Answers are coming to us. The answer will come to me soon, but it's been quite obvious that like something's not really quite working out for me anymore. And I think I'm making a lot of just like the wrong decisions for my life, and inviting the wrong people into my life, and not really like, I think sometimes I will focus too much on, same here, got drama, yeah. Everything just keeps kind of going wrong, and it's been hurtful. Nothing with Jane. Jane's perfect and beautiful and a shining light, and it was so much fun hanging out with her. But she wants to get rid of her house. She's getting letters, and there's been a lot of drama with her house, and so she decided to go back in case the city does like lock everything up, and then she can't access her house anymore. So she went back to deal with that. We're trying to find a guy to give her just a cash offer for the place, and so we think we found one. Thank you, Mr. Simon, for that super chat. It's really nice of you. So I need to do makeup while I talk. It's hard for me to I like to read your guys' comments too, though. So yeah, she went back to go deal with her stuff, and then I just told her that I couldn't at this time help her move because my back is in a tremendous amount of pain, and I haven't been able to sleep, and I just need to take some time for myself. And so I'm going to try to heal up. I haven't been able to sleep because of all of the bug bites on me. And it's not ideal. It's a 90-degree week here in Florida, so it's warming up quickly. And it's not like I'm spending time on the beach, you know. I haven't even put a bikini, like a full bikini on. I've worn like a top since I've been here, because I don't want these to turn to scars. And if they're in the sun, it's been so painful. If these are, and it's all up my arm, all down my back, all down my chest, up my face. And if this all turns to scars, I'm just like, I can't, okay? I got some asshole guy told me I look like a 14-year-old boy. That my body looks like a 14-year-old boy recently, the other day. The Italian guy. You know, he's a world winner, isn't he? I'm sorry, Morgan, be nice to him. I was mean too. I know. You're still talking to that guy, Morgan? We're just talking. I haven't seen him since that night, but I have talked to him. We talk a lot. We just have a good connection when it comes to that thing. So we talk on the phone for like hours and hours and hours. And like, we have a lot in common. And anyways, I don't think I want to do foundation. Anyways, we got in a fight about something. So this guy's picking a fight with me every 2 seconds of the day. And then he said something like, my body looks like a 14-year-old boy. And I'm like, oh my God. Like flat-chested, no butt. Okay. You know, and then it was like, what, a few weeks ago, Eric, the reason why I dropped him and decided not to pursue that relationship is because he was kind of like always alluding to the fact that the only reason why I'm successful on the internet is because of having tits and ass. And so it's like, which one is it? Okay? Which one is it? Do I have tits and ass or do I not? Okay. Yeah, you're right, Samantha. You wish yours was 14. It's just so stupid, but it's really taught me, like, I'm a humbling lesson, because I did talk about the size of his manhood when I was mad at him in that one video, and we never went that far, but it was very close. Anyways, and it's just like, Morgan, don't do that ever again. Nobody. And he's like, if you run and your boobs don't bounce, and I was like, what are you talking about? So like, then I was in the shower and I was like bouncing up and down. And I sent a video of my boobs bouncing up and down. Anyways, but nobody should be looking in the mirror and like questioning themselves, and I just keep like lifting my boobs up. I have a long torso, okay? My boobs have always been down here. They'd never have been up to here, you know? I'm very long torsoed, so is Jane. We're very similar. I'm trying to use that light. I'm trying to use you guys as a mirror. I need the mirror to be right down here. Hi, Pamela. Hey, Brent. Exactly. If I look like a 14-year-old boy, why are you choosing me? Well, anyways. So, my self-esteem is just, oh, and then he called me a dinosaur. And I told him, well, whatever, you're a wannabe Italian. Because we're raised in Bosnia, okay? You're a wannabe Italian. He goes, you're a wannabe younger. So we were just going back and forth. And then, oh my God, it got bad. I turned into the worst version of myself that I've been in like a lot of years. And when somebody hurts me like that, and I had like deep affection for them, I can turn into just your absolute worst nightmare. I don't know if I want to go too into it, but that's why in my 20s I was so dangerous, because I was such a raging, angry person from all of like the past unhealed trauma. And so every time I would get really belligerently drunk, and then if you hurt me while I was really drunk, I would unleash the hounds within me. Like, there are demons inside of me, and that's what I've been working on all of my 30s, is not being that woman that can be so evil. And my grandfather was evil, and my biological father is evil, and it's like genetic, it's like in our genetic code now, I think, you know. And I have some siblings that are not so good, and I decided that I wasn't going to practice our talents, because they're like skills. You can have this skill of being able to be so hurtful, so like, you can really screw up somebody's life type of thing, and screw up like how they feel about themselves, or how people look at them. And you know, in my 20s, I learned a lot of things, and I learned how to do a lot of things, like track IP addresses, and I have friends that are private detectives and police officers, and I can like find you and fuck you up, you know, like make people hate you and fire you and disown you. So in my 30s, I've decided not to be that kind of person. And well, no, even in my like 25 is when I decided, like, I'm not going to be like my father. I'm not going to lie, cheat, or steal. I'm not going to be like my grandfather, and I'm going to do good. But a lot of damage was already done. I really messed up that guy, Brett, and that's why it's always been so hurtful. Anyways, and that Navy SEAL, you know, I almost got him kicked out of the military, but he almost deserved it. He pushed me into my flag and then kicked my flag. Anyways. But anyways, all of a sudden with this Italian guy, I turned into that version of myself again, and I just wanted to destroy him. And within a day, I got pretty much all the closest people in his life to turn against him. And I was just like, Morgan, you are horrible. What did you just do? So then the guilt came in, and I've just been so disappointed in myself because I was like, you have not been that girl in so many years, and like, what are you doing, you know? So it's been like, I've just been disappointed because I don't want to hurt people, and now he's really hurt, and so it's been a lot. You sent so much, Shari. I love you. Thank you. Trying to figure out what everything is. So anyways, I've just been feeling really bad about myself because I'm like, you idiot, you know? All the years of work you've put on into yourself, and you're just like turning into this, I'm just angry. And it's like, why are you so angry? And I think it's just been like one person after another that has been not good to me. And it's funny, somebody left a comment about Johnny B, because Johnny's done a lot of donations on this channel. And somebody said, you know, no matter what happens between you and Johnny, I hope you never make a bad video about him. And I just thought, well, how about he just doesn't ever do anything bad to me to have a bad video? And then I was watching some like Taylor Swift interview, and she said the same thing. Somebody was in an interview like, you know, you write all these songs about boys. Aren't you worried that boys won't date you since you write bad songs about them? She's like, or they can just stop doing bad things to me, and then I have nothing to say in my songs. Word. So then I started thinking about it more, and I'm like, Morgan, why do you keep putting yourself out there and loving people that are really toxic for you? And then it turns you into this angry bitch, you know? Vengeance isn't ours to give, Mo. It's God's. Exactly, Pam. And so, and I was thinking this too. And I was like, what is happening in my life right now? I'm suddenly turning into this deeply angry person, full of resentment. And like, I'm doing like a rewind of like, I'm going back to who I used to be. And it's like, my peace and love is just like slipping through my hands. And I thought, you know, isn't that interesting? I make a live stream and I let you guys know that like I've decided to give my life to God, just the whole thing, because I typically I've given my life to God, my finances, stuff like that, but I never gave like my love life. I always thought I had that under control, and I just said, you know, I'm gonna just give it all to God at this point. And I don't remember a lot of Bible verses from my childhood, and I don't really believe in like a lot of the scriptures. I think they were manipulated. I want to like find the original scriptures that like are hidden in the Vatican. But I remember something like how like the devil comes for you and attacks you when you are trying to give your life to God, right? Something around those lines. And so I was like, oh, maybe that's what's happening, because I made that announcement, and the next day Eric sent me a text message. We all know he was not good for me, and it was just like, what the heck, you know? And then I meet this Italian guy, and that just went absolutely sour. And it's like, am I just under attack right now? I think I'm under attack. And so I need you guys to pray for me, because yeah, it hasn't been good. I know, Brian, it's really hard to not let people affect you, especially with this whole, like, you know, being so bit up and just feeling so insecure about myself. I'm like, I just don't need people talking about my body. And I had this nasty, nasty email sent to me recently, and this guy's about to get it. I just haven't invested the time, but because I don't know if I want to yet, to figure out like where this guy's address is, so I can like screw with him too. because he's screwing with me. He's trying to claim that, like, I owe him flags, t-shirts, and something else. Called me cupcake. Told me I'm a drunken whore losing subscribers by the masses. Anyways, I'm like, I looked at his name. I don't even remember right now. What was it? Something Man, M-A-N-N. And then I'm like, I would recognize that name. I haven't sold flags in years, and I feel like I memorized every person that bought like one of my original oil paintings from me. So then I went on to GoDaddy, and I was like, what is he talking about, you know? Do I owe this guy money? If you have never received anything from me, you should have at least received a refund. If you don't have a refund, email me, or just dispute it with your bank. It's that easy, you know? I'm like, what the hell? I know I've screwed up a lot of those orders, but anyways, it was nasty, his email. Really nasty, and it was hurtful, and I was just like, God. Maybe it's all the makeup you sent, Cherie. Because I said that to Jane. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to shut down this whole P.O. box, people sending me stuff, because this is gonna turn into just one huge, like, jealousy issue. People are just gonna be, how dare she receive so many things from people? How dare she get free e-bike? How dare she get free power supply? Today I got this huge solar panel. Where the hell do they think I'm gonna store this thing? It's not one that you like install. It's one that you fold up. It's huge. It weighs like 50 pounds. Yeah, I didn't block him yet because first, I don't know. A part of me is like, is that fucking Renee? It's probably Renee. But I was gonna do an IP address search on him, but there's a few steps to that process, and I was like, don't invest your time in this, Morgan. Just don't. What are you gonna do? You know? Create some enemy that's gonna come out and try to like kill you or something because you screwed with his job, got him fired. When I was young, okay, my grandparents had a lot of money. My grandfather started having me over at his house when I turned 15 to come work for him when I got off work at PF Chang's. No, so I was 17. And he would sit me down in his office. I'd be there 3 days a week, supposedly learning accounting and how to manage money. No, he was just teaching me all these like evil ways, because he was like, I know how to shut people's businesses down without them ever finding out it's me. And he would like teach me how to get back at people that screw you over. It's really crazy. Anyways, you invest that much time in it, and it's like, you just turn into a toxic person yourself. Am I doing this right? How's the new mattress? Who sent the mattress? The new mattress is beautiful, but me ripping out the frame of the bed was a mistake, because now my bed's sitting on those power supplies and it's really uneven and my back is just on fire. But I love the mattress. It's doing good, Stacey. How are you, Stacey? Yes, revenge is toxic to the soul. Thank you, Brent. So I need to let go of all that. And just remind myself that there's a lot of people that, you know, are very unhappy in this world right now. And I'm not doing any, and then, oh, and the people have been coming after Jane, calling her a cancer scammer. And then, yeah, and then probably the same person. Or it could be that Ace Man, probably that guy. But I think that Ace Man and Renee might be the same person or working together, because Renee accidentally let it slip one day that Ace Man was over here scavenging for food. And I was like, excuse me? What? And then she changed the subject and she would never go back to it. She would act like her phone couldn't hear me if I brought it back up. And I was like, and Ace Man's been sending me very hurtful things for a while and trying to be like in my inner circle. So who knows? Anyway, so is the power pack getting enough air circulation? The power packs don't work. They won't charge. Well, so the backup power pack will charge. You plug it in to either the generator or house power, you can charge them. When I had them linked, because you can link them so that they're like one unit, my generator was going, so I'm like, oh no, this isn't gonna work. I don't want to break the generator. So then when I went to Jane's house, I plugged them both into her house, and the main one is the one with all the plugs. The backup it's so retarded, a USB, a C, and a 12 volt. That's it, no plug. So, and that's the one that won't charge. So so I was able to plug the backup one in, and it charged to 100%. You don't have to even touch it; it just charges. But the main one, the main unit, no, you turn it on, just beep, 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 beep. And then I start going crazy because of the beeping. And so I hit up the company and told them to send me return shipping labels because it's not going to work out for me. And then she wrote me back finally this morning. She's like, no, I just sent you the solar panels and they're there, they arrived. Try to charge them with that. So, no, Jane is back at her house. I need to get back to, Jane's wrapping up her affairs at her house, and she's trying to get her rig, you know, suitable for her. She has a lot going on, and we're trying to find a guy that will just give her a cash offer for her place so she can get out of there before the state comes in and like shuts it down because there's too much damage. And it's just the women in the park that she lives at, the mobile home community. There's like 5 of them, and they all are like on the board, and they're just against her. And then Jane, to make it worse, when we left, she went off on all of them, and then like, what do you call it when you skid out of there? You like press on the gas. I love it. Anyways, so there's a lot of people like not on Jane's good side over there, and I think that they're just trying to screw with her. They're trying to get her kicked out of the park, and so she's like, you know what, screw this place, let's just find a guy to do a cash offer. Yes, it's a rented lot, but she doesn't own the home. Her deceased husband's father is the name on the deed of the house. So it her grandfather-in-law. And so and he's in the hospital, and he's not doing very good. And so he was like, do whatever you want to do, you know, just whatever you need to do, baby, just do it. And so I talked to the neighbor that owns the neighbor of her house, and he rents it out to somebody, and I told him about the house and the damage that had been done from the mold, and you know, and so he's aware of like the house condition, but he believes he's interested in it. So he's meeting with Jane, and who knows, hopefully by the grace of God he will be able to offer her some cash. Here, Miles, up here, all the way, 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 way. He won't get you, I won't. There you go, baby. So she's at home taking care of her affairs. And what's up, California Gumbo? I thought that it would be a good time for me to kind of, you know, my goal when I came down here to Florida was to really focus on myself, and I was saying like recharge my beauty batteries, and I wanted to be hanging out with my friend Steven and learn how to work out, and to help him build a YouTube channel, and to produce that comedic series, and just work out and focus on. That's why I wanted the whole back of this rig to be just a full kitchen, so that I could focus on eating healthy and getting my body into a place where like I'm just like proud of it, and none of that's happened. I've been eating fast food. The back of the rig looks great. I should show you guys what I did. I did a lot. It's a little messy. I gotta show you a little bit. I'm gonna try not to let them dim my light. I'll show you in a second. Hold on, let me finish this little eyeliner quest here. This is fun. So that was my goal when I came down here, and then everything has just gone haywire. You know, I had that first infestation of bugs, and I was so itchy and uncomfortable, and then I've been getting a little sidetracked by, I was trying to date Eric, and then I met the Italian guy. A lot of things have kind of distracted me, and then the build in the back, you know, wasn't going as quickly as I thought it would go, and so I've been eating, you know, whatever's fast and easy, and not working out at all because, you know, I'm just all over the place. I'm not getting to the gym early enough where the dog's keeping the car in a significant amount of time. And yeah, so I'm like, Morgan, you're not doing anything that you came down here to do. And you're getting really distracted, and you're trying to help everybody start a YouTube channel. Why don't you work on your own, you know? I was already starting to walk. Just because it's really windy, so hold on, just wait for them. I still would like, that's what so Frank, yes, you asked no more Alaska. So I don't know, what do you guys think I should do? I would still like to go, but I don't know. Where's my juice? What are you knock it over, Miles? Probably. You always knock everything over. Yeah, you did. Yeah, isn't it snowing in California? Yeah, Kelly, it's definitely, I'll be honest, I was like regretting yesterday when I was so sad. I need some Motrin. I was regretting my time here in Florida. I'm like, you haven't really spent enough time doing the things that you said you wanted to do, and now it's getting hot very fast. Like, time is ticking. It is in the 90s all week right now, high 80s. And it's looking good. It's looking good. Anyways, the time's ticking where it's like we're not going to be able to be here for too much longer. Can I open this and keep it open without it being too windy? 70. I was looking at that, Stacy. It's 70 in Texas right now. I have WeatherBug, where you can look at the whole United States and see what everybody's going through, different temperatures. And yeah, Texas and Louisiana, holy cow, you guys are real hot real quick. Yeah, get away from the bug. So Kelly, you know, this is just because I was stupid and I went back to that stupid dog park where I got infested the first time. I just figured you guys had sent me so much stuff. You know, you sent me all these sprays and creams and lotions and potions. I was like, there's no way in hell that I'll get bit up again. I'll go there just for a night. And well, we weren't even gonna sleep there. We were gonna go to Cracker Barrel. And then a cop came and checked on us on the beach because he saw my rig was open with like the generator on, and he wasn't quite sure what was going on, and the sun was down. It's technically closes after sunset. And he said, oh, I was just checking on you. You guys are fine. You can sleep here. You can stay here. I'm not telling you that you have to leave. He didn't say you can sleep here, but he's like, I'm not saying that you guys have to leave. He was so sweet. And then he ended up coming and checking on us later that night. He did like a little drive-by in the cul-de-sac. And so we just felt comfortable there, and it was just a stupid decision. Don't go to that place. So I'm never going there again. But now it's going to take me how long to heal again? Like, what the hell? That is so intense. But at least I don't have any new bites happening. But the old ones are all over my body. I know, Annette, I almost drove to Tennessee today. But I've learned to kind of stop making decisions, big decisions, when I'm not feeling good mentally and I'm feeling like really dark and just down and wanting life to end. So I was like, no, don't do that. Do not drive to Tennessee right now. You have not finished the things that you came to Florida to do. You know? So let me show you guys the back of the rig. I need to finish something in my life, and I always do this. Like, I'll change things up before I finish. These have so much mascara in them. I still think the best is the orange Maybelline. And so I'm like, do not leave Florida without finishing this damn rig, Morgan. Finish the kitchen, cook some food, put the hot tub on the roof, make the video. I wanted that to be my comeback video on YouTube. I know it's gonna be my next viral video, and that will likely buy me the boat. And so, do it, just do it. So, I'll show you guys what I did. I didn't prepare to show you, so don't mind the mess. It's still nothing's put away yet. So this is looking really pretty. Thank you. This is beautiful, Shuri. Okay, so dun, 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 dun. Don't look at this. Remember, the wallpaper came off, so I got to repaint it again. But I have a closet, and I have a countertop, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And I put something right here. So sorry, the ropes are still going because I still have to install the little magnets. And this is glued down. These are loose. Still working on this a little bit, but so don't judge too much. Hold on. I should have kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So things are still everywhere because I haven't put it away yet. But yes, so this is going to be the closet, and I can finally hang my clothes. And then on this side, which I've been taping shut, I just have some kitchen stuff, super cool. And then down here, I decided to keep this area open for, like, very open for a large power supply. Right now the Jackery's in there, and I'm playing around with like little rope details. And see, I have a lot of like little, oh, are you guys clean? I put the cans of food up here. I'm still working on these a little bit. I'm gonna have the rope up here so that nothing flies off. And then another shelf there, which a rat came in through the hatch. And I still need to work on this one a little bit because it's kind of moving around a little too much, but I like the little rope detail. And then there's one on this side as well. And then I added to my countertop, it used to just be this board, and I added this one. And the moment I did that and drilled it in, it made this one like a, what do you call that? No longer warping, because it was warping really bad. And then I put this piece here so that I can finally leave things on my countertop and not have it fly away. And I have my beautiful cutting board from these guys. If you guys want one, I have to get on the links. I haven't. It's the best cutting board ever. It is so cute, and it says Unstoppable Morgan on that side with Boujii Bear and all my babies. And then I got this little thing here. Then this is a mess because I just went to my storage unit, so sorry, but I had to like grab things. I'm still working on all of this. Back here, I just grabbed some clothes out of my unit to like finally put things away. I'm gonna put this mirror on this side. So I got all this wood really cheap because it had little flaws in it like that. So I think the wood for this entire build was like $23. There's gonna be a laundry chute. I'm still working on this side, but you can now open this up and you can put your laundry down there. Yay. So working on that. And then this guy here, sorry, all the clothes. This guy here is completely removable. So it'll be a bench. There's a floor in there. So what if I did, and then this ginormous, I wish I could zoom out a little bit. Ow. That guy there, you can like pivot and turn it and have it just be a long bench. But then you can also just remove it from the vehicle. You can just pull it out, and then all your like cooking supplies are in there. So if I cook outdoors. So that's what I worked on. Oh, and I still have to attach that. That's what I worked on the few days after Valentine's Day before I fell into this like really dark state of mind. And so anyways, I love it. It's coming together. It looks pretty. It's been a lot. So yeah, I was like busting that out really quickly, and then all this other crap is happening, and then getting eaten alive, and then I haven't slept in I probably had 15 hours of sleep in the last week. So not the best. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna finish this. Finish it. Okay? I'm putting my hot tub up there, and I'm gonna get the most epic shot. Remember, I told you guys, if you can get a viral video on YouTube, if you can get like 1 million views, that's like an $18,000 paycheck. If you can get like 2 to 3 million views, that's like a $50,000 paycheck. So I haven't had a viral video in 2 years now. I've had 3 of them. This has to be it, okay? And so I was like, that's why today I woke up and I was like, Morgan frickin' May. It's a fake last name. Morgan, Unstoppable Morgan, you're gonna finish this, okay? You're gonna do it. You're gonna get this video to go viral. You're gonna make TikToks, you're gonna make shorts about it. You're gonna get a bunch of people to click on that video. And I'm gonna do the color manipulation. You can like wear certain things that you have no idea. It's just like number manipulation. Back when I did sales, you can make your quote certain numbers that they draw people to it. They're like, oh yes, I like that, I'll buy. Well, you can do that with colors on YouTube videos. And little do you guys know, you're all being color manipulated a lot. So that's what needs to happen. And I'm gonna make it happen because I want a baby. And I was thinking, okay, if you fall into this depression and you just give up on everything, and because I was I made a new girlfriend at the dog park, and I was talking to her about it. I was like, yeah, I think I'm kind of getting out of the YouTube game, getting out of the entertainment, like, industry kind of thing, like the content creating industry. And then after I left, I was like, why would you say that out loud? Why would you say that? No, you are not. You were born for this. Why would you say that? Just because you feel like giving up on everything? No. Just work harder. But just stop making stupid decisions. I think I just need to start find a church. I need to stop dating stupid guys, okay? I need to cut it out. Like, I think the devil is the one that brings me all those stupid guys. And I need to stop trying to help everybody else all the time. And I need to start, like, I'm sweating. Thank you, Pamela. I missed out on a boat show. Yeah. And so I was like, just stop being retarded and pull your head out of your butt and, you know, get your computers up and going properly again. I have 2, like, halfway busted laptops that I haven't cared about doing an insurance claim on because, I don't know, I just haven't felt like it. And I thought, like, you know, if you had a child right now or if you were pregnant, you would start busting your butt because that's all I live for, is to take care of people. Like, I'm my mother's daughter. It's all we do. And so, like, why don't I just start taking care of myself? And I hope that inspires some of you guys to do it too. So, you know, I was looking even yesterday when I was talking to this, she's absolutely beautiful, and she's exactly 10 years older than me. Her name's Stephanie. She's so sweet. I was talking to her, and I was looking at her, and she just looks absolutely gorgeous. You know, you could tell she probably gets her eyebrows threaded, and she has this perfect skin. You could tell she's doing, like, you know, probably did a chemical peel and, you know, taking care of herself, has a good skin routine. And I was looking at her, and I'm like, you don't do any of that, you know? Even me going and getting my nails done is the biggest, like, thing. And buying makeup, never. And buying cute clothes and just things for me. Self-love. I just have a hard time with it. And so, snapping out of it. Look at this guy. Oh, never mind. I'm on the tripod that you can't turn around. I'm sweating. It is hot. And so, yeah, anyways, I was thinking about, you know, if you're pregnant right now, like you want to be, I just want a baby so bad right now. You'd be busting your butt off. So why don't you just start prepping for that? Pretend that you are pregnant, Morgan, okay? And then just bust your butt. Get back to work. Start editing your videos. I'm one of the best editors on YouTube. I just don't practice my skills anymore. I was taught by the best in the 90s when nobody was doing this. I was born for this. Anyways, so I bought Aurora some shoes. That's my future baby's name. I bought her some flip-flops, and I've been keeping them close and just reminding myself that, like, if this is what you want, because I would do anything for these dogs, and it's the only thing that has really kept me going, right? So, like, if this is what you want to start a family, Morgan, then prep for it. You had a dream you were pregnant last night, Jordan? I know, aren't these the cutest thing, Pamela? So I think I'm gonna write Aurora on the bottom and just, like, have that over here. And then I was like, no more meeting and dating strange guys, okay? No more, like, running into guys and then letting them awe me and lie to me. Like, they have to be a referral from a good person, or I met them at church, and again, a referral from a good person. So I'm gonna start going to church. I was telling Stephanie yesterday, and I'm gonna start taking care of myself and doing nice things for myself. Like, yeah, go out and get a facial every once in a while, you know? Go out and get your eyebrows started. I've never done that before. That'd be kind of fun. Do things that are gonna make you feel good about yourself, so that when you wake up in the morning, you, like, wanna go out and be a part of the world. You wanna be on camera, you know? Exactly. I have to start something and finish it. And so that's where I'm at today. So, and then I thought it would be nice for me to talk to you guys, because I was just had this guttural cry all morning long, just where I was just driving and stopping at these stop signs, and just, like, I didn't even know why I was crying. And I was like, you need to go back on YouTube. You guys always lift me up. Wrestling a gator. Why are you here? Is this just another fake one? Oh yeah, so Stephanie and I were talking about the boat idea, and she was like, "How are you gonna?" I was like, "But sounds kind of like a lot. 3 dogs and a single being a single mom because I plan on being a single mom, unless I found a cool guy. But but I think that I'll even find him after, like either during my pregnancy or after I have my baby, and he'll love my baby. But because I don't know, I kind of want to do it alone a little bit because I'm just very independent, you know. But who knows, maybe, oh, this is the freaking cutest thing. So I did makeup with everything Cherie sent me if you're new here. You're right, Air Force vet. I wouldn't mind being a single mom because I enjoy doing things on my own. Made with holy water, lavender scent, wash face and hair. Doesn't smell particularly great, but the purpose is to get the bad juju off of you. So she sent me some holy water body wash, and then I don't know where I put it yesterday, but she also, I could put it in the spray bottle. She also sent me holy water to put in a spray bottle and spritz on my face. Oh, where's it? There's so much more stuff in here that you guys didn't see that Cherie sent me, but I'll continue to use it. Hold on, where's the setting spray? I'm learning how to use all these things. Thank you, Cherie. This has been very nice. Yeah, I haven't purchased like nice makeup for myself ever. All I've been doing is buying drugstore makeup. Look at, this is what I was doing my eyebrows with. And I don't have a skincare routine. I just have been using soap and water for about 6 years now. I think it's time for a peel. We should peel off some of this skin. Yeah, Jane went back to tend to her house. She's doing great though. Jane's, like I said, a shining light. She's always, even when she gets really pissed, because she's had a few moments where she is pissed, she still will be like, okay, I'm done. Okay, that's enough. And she allows herself the time like I do, and then she stops. And she's always finds that smile. And her and I have never been in an argument. We're always getting through it. But it has been challenging the past few days. So we both needed to regroup. And yeah, I needed to. It's a little hard for me to sometimes be around people all the time, and that's why I've struggled with having like a long-term relationship. I tend to thrive on my own, and sometimes when I'm with people, oh, I'm just doing my nails next. Sometimes when I'm with people, I'll instead like take out my frustrations on them, or just, you know, just kind of be whiny, you know? Yeah, the face is glowy, right? It's all these products she sent me. They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling really good. I washed it with the cleanser you sent, and I've been spraying it with the holy water. There it is. She sent me holy water. I've been spraying my face with holy water. So that's where I thought maybe being a single mom would be fun, because then I wouldn't have anybody to complain about if things were if things were going wrong. I just would have to do it, you know, like, okay, pull your head out of your ass, let's go. How else is this baby gonna be taken care of? Sophie, I was talking about you too to Stephanie because her daughter's name is Sophie, and I'm like, oh, that's so funny. Thank you. I've been spraying myself with the perfume you sent me, and I've been using this it's like a lip conditioner, a lip mask for at nighttime. I haven't remembered to do it at nighttime yet, but I've been wearing it during the day. It works on vampires too. I am a vampire. This morning I went to bed at 7 a.m. Slept for an hour. I couldn't sleep all night long. It's always like that though. When I have bad insomnia, all of a sudden the sunlight makes me go and I finally pass out, and then Boujii knows how to wake me up. She'll put a little paw on my back. She's like, come on, Mom, let's go. Okay, can we take this off yet? I kind of like it though. I feel like it was just making me really happy. Oh my God, it's hot. It gets a little hot. My hair needs some love. I feel like I need to put that back on. I am. It makes me happy. I mean, who doesn't like a big pink bow? You know? Who doesn't like a big pink bow? Yeah, Eric, I have really bad sleeping issues. But then I was thinking, you know, it's not entirely comfortable in this rig, okay? I have 3 dogs that take up like the whole bed, and I eliminated, it was like a bunk bed system before I got those 2 ginormous power units. So now I've eliminated Miles Davis's bed. Not smart. That needs to change. The next thing we have to do is remodify this. Have I been pured? I am pured. I have been pured. So, yeah, we need to remodify the bed. I need to start getting some good sleep. But back in 2016, if you've been a subscriber for this long, you will know there was a time I tried to become a bodybuilder until I threw my back out and it was all over. Ooh, let's try. She sent me all this, like, the Kylie Jenner lip kits. Where'd I put it? Here's one. Let's try this one. I tried the red yesterday. I was wearing the red all day yesterday, and it never came off. I was like, oh, I have never. You could go out on a date and never have to worry about your lips. So first, I just put the stuff on though. I kind of like them shiny right now. Spam my Cash App. Let's do that. I think that scratchers are a complete waste of money. And I would never get addicted to this at all. But then I went to the market and I was grabbing a couple of things. And this guy said he'll take number 14 and number 16. And then after he bought them, he turned back right after he walked out the door. And he's like, and if I win and I'm able to retire tonight, you're all getting a house. And then he left. And I was like, well, how are you going to give us your house? He obviously didn't believe in himself because he would have like got my information if he was really going to buy us a house, you know? So all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I think I need to buy the same numbers as him and 8. So I went to the register after I was done and I was like, wait, I need to buy I need to buy those same numbers that he just bought. And I tried to use it with the ATM card because I don't think I've ever bought these before. Maybe when I turned 21. And so I had to get some cash out. And I bought those plus number 8. So, shall we win? Let's go. Frank. Oh, Frank. Winning numbers. Frank, I already have 3 children. They just can't speak English. Well, your kind of English. We can communicate just fine. I'm Snow White. Winning number 45. Winning number 9. Winning number 7. Winning number 11. These are good numbers. Oh, I won something for sure. Okay, let's go. Okay, those are the winning numbers. Okay, and then these are my numbers. Okay. Number 25. Nope. Number 21. 46. 24. Oh, I have a 45. 10. 12. 39. 44. Again. 48. Gosh, we're just going all around my 45. 35. 14, we got 1 left. 8, that's my lucky number. Okay, we didn't win the first one. Hold on. But I was, even after I bought these, I was like, I'd buy a boat. I'd buy a boat immediately if I could right now. I'd buy that guy's boat. And I'm an idiot and I haven't really pursued it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to my Patreon. Speaking of that, this whole time that I've been off the internet, I've been updating Patreon. So if you are not a Patreon, it's only $1 a month. You can, and you want to be updated, you can do that. 40, okay, winning numbers 1, 41, 14, and 44. Ooh, do not start itching. Oh, you guys, storage unit. So, you want to hear something kind of fun? All of my houses that I've ever lived in, 1025 3rd Street, 7037 Country Walk Drive in Tennessee, anything when I went back to Louisiana, I don't remember the sequence of numbers, but everything, if you add it together, it'll equal 8. So somehow, some way. So how did I do the 70, 37? Yeah, so 70 plus 3 plus 7 equals 17. 7 plus 1 is 8, right? So my storage unit was unit 53, 5, 6, 7, 8 equals 8. And I was like, oh, how funny is that? You know, even though it's a storage unit, it's not my house. Everywhere I've ever lived. So then 1025, 1, 2, 5, 8. 3rd Street in San Diego. So then I go back to the storage unit and I needed a bigger one. after I got all that stuff in the mail, I was like, okay, because mine was really small and it was upstairs and like way across the building, and you had to put everything on a cart. And I was like, here's a better idea. Why don't you just get one of the units that you can drive up to, open it up, throw everything in the back of your rig in there, everything that you own, everything, the welder, the da-da-da-da-da, everything. Get it out of the way so that you can do this build. And so that's what I did. That's why I was so successful with the build back there, because I didn't have all this shit in my way. So I brought it all out, rented it for 1 month, already put in my 30-day notice. Anyway, so I got everything out of the small unit, and I rented a bigger one, and the unit equals 8. What is it, 134? 134. Isn't that funny? What are the chances? I was like, are you serious? So funny. Anyways, my lucky number's 8. In 2009, I went to the Kentucky Derby, and you could look this up on the internet. It had the lowest odds of winning. I don't remember. It was like a thoroughbred or whatever. In the last couple seconds, this horse literally had the lowest odds of winning. And in the last couple of seconds, all of a sudden, it just like, BAM! And right at the last minute, I went and put $1 on number 8. So I only won like 56 bucks. And I put $2.50 on a try box. Okay. 10. Okay. My numbers are 1, 41, 14, and 44. That's a lot of 4s. So far, we got 40, 45, 49. They do this shit on purpose. 12. Get you all excited. 29, 42, 15, and 8. Loser. Lost that one. Yes, Victoria. That's why I kind of wanted to talk to you. Victoria said that that's the ticket. Been plagued with depression my whole life. 75, I'm still here because I know it doesn't last. The good will come again. Exactly. I was saying that earlier. And I've been in a very, very, very dark state of mind recently, and I just feel like I'm, in a bad, bad, bad place. But I've been around long enough, so I haven't off myself. I haven't just given up and become like a drug addict living on the streets, you know? And because of that, I've noticed that everything eventually passes. Ooh! Okay, hold on. Lucky numbers. How does this work? Match any of your numbers. Where are my numbers? Are mine the lucky numbers? And the solution is get a kid? Well, Frank, no, children are never the solution to anything. Hi, baby. Do you need water? See, I can read his mind. Watch. No, Frank, it's just that the time is a-ticking, and if you really want something, like I was talking to Steven, I've been asking a lot of older people that have children for advice on this one. I was like, do you think that I would regret it? And he's like, if there's any ounce of you, if even just 1% of you that wants a child, then go for it. Because there's no going back, you know? And there's a lot of ounces of me that wants one, so. Her solution is rag someone else about their life choices. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm gonna get so much hate. I already know. So many people are gonna think that I'm doing just such a disservice to this child, bringing him into the world. I already am prepared for that. I don't give a shit. Because guess what? If you let other people choose what you do with your life, then you live with the repercussions of their choices instead of yours. And I'm already an amazing dog mom. I dedicate my whole lives to these babies, and so it would be no different if I had a little bassinet next to me. Not a bassinet, I would need to get like a full dedicated car seat. I already have a whole design. I've had it for years. The Bronco will be my mom mobile. Oh, sorry, I missed you. Did you want what? Pacifier? I already spent all my money on them. I wake up and I dedicate my whole life. People are always wondering what I do all day. What do you do all day? Just living in a car. Like, well, I'm dedicated to these dogs. When I'm not live streaming, I'm just feeding, walking, doing everything that gives them a beautiful life. So it'd just be the same with my child. Yeah, I would need to get a rig that would be a lot bigger, but I'm getting to the point now where I'm ready to have a somewhat of a home base, like I said, either a boat or just something, a shop, something. Every time I go back to that storage unit and unload things, it's like, this is nice. Okay, I'm still confused though. Are the lucky numbers match any of your, where are my numbers? Where are my numbers? Thank you, Ashley. Yes, kids live work. The only thing that I think it will become a little bit hard when it comes to the judgment is that I don't believe in the public school system, and so my child will never walk in the doors of one of those places. And I think people will think I'm not giving my child a stable life because we will be traveling most of the time and seeing the world and doing beautiful things. If you guys remember Vitaly, was it Vitaly on YouTube? He ended up getting drunk and doing drugs, and he accidentally beat up a woman, and so he's like has the worst name on YouTube ever now. But his mom did that, just traveled with him. Says the product. No, I'm not a product of public schools. I went to 14 different schools, so I was never even actually in a school system for long enough to be. And yeah, I was just bullied. I was bullied so much in school, and then every teacher was so overwhelmed with all of the kids. We had 32 kids in every one of our classes. There was a 4,000, what was it, 4,000 graduating class. Hold on, just stay there. You guys, how long have I been live? It's been 1 hour. Yes, 100% homeschool and travel, and then outsource a lot of my schooling for the kid too. So I will find like other homeschooling moms that are really good at things. And anyways, my experience at school traumatized me, and I've been shedding the layers of all that trauma for all these years. You went to 14 different schools, DooterSon? But then my parents finally took me out of high school in the very beginning of 10th grade and then gave me a fake diploma, and then I started going to college. They had tried to homeschool me for a year, and then they also attempted to homeschool me for a year in 7th grade. It didn't go very well. Yeah, a lot of people homeschool shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, but there will be a lot of judgment on YouTube. I'm already prepared for that. If I'm still a YouTuber at that time, I will be. But I could give two shits. Thank you, Brian's Life. I think it's just because I'm 36, and so I don't want I have too many friends where their window passed, and all of a sudden they just never pulled the trigger, and they're like, shit, I kind of wanted a kid. So, anyways, I'm just gonna go for it. But I just don't think that artificial insemination via surrogate or a sperm donor is the best route, because I feel like frozen sperm is just a fast track to like birth defects. But then when I was talking to Stephanie about this, which I need to text her back, she was saying that some of the main questions you need to ask are like their mental health history, you know? And I thought, yeah, what was I thinking? I'm only basing it off the looks of the person. Like, let's talk about their mental health throughout their life and the history of their family and stuff. You might get Iceman coming out. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Yeah, so I think that I will likely rather find somebody to give me a baby. 2 of my 4 options are completely eliminated. Oh, there's another wiener. Oh, no, stay. Oh, I've got 2 wieners in here. I've got 2 wieners. My. Stay. Look at these guys. Theirs are so high pitched, I'm like, ah! Okay, you're crazy. Okay, crazy. I'm scratching. scratchers. Yes, I know, guys, so cute. So I had to say hello to his wiener.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay, let's go, baby. Another thing about homeschool, I still don't know which ones are my, okay, watch me. Get a 7 symbol, win prize shown automatically. Get an 11. And win double the prize. Get a 21 and win 5 times the prize. Okay, I didn't get a, okay, so these are my numbers. Oh, and these are the lucky numbers. Okay, so get a 7. Did we get a 7? No. Did we get an 11 or did we get a 21? We did not. Are we sure? I'm a little dyslexic. Oh, so I was thinking about that too, and I was like, oh, I forgot. I always said I didn't want my own biological kid because then they would get my issues and mine run in the family with the women. We're all fucking cuckoo. I've just pulled it together. So there's just a lot. Like my grandmother was a complete hypochondriac that believed she was dying for like her entire life, and she made it to like 80 something. My mother struggled with alcohol issues in the closet, still never admits it. And my sister's a pathological liar, and my little sister has a lot of mental health issues as well, like anxiety and depression and all that good stuff. And I was like, damn. It ain't looking too good over here for us ladies. Can I get a tissue to blow my nose? Aurora Unstoppable. I think that's why I was so into the Italian guy. His last name was De Rosa. Aurora De Rosa. I'll probably just steal that last name. I'm going down to the courthouse. I'm gonna change my last name. 57% of the world gets divorced and hates them. Yeah. Okay, so we lost that one. Oh God. Why? Okay, this is my lucky number 8. Bye, Dawn. Are you leaving? Thank you. Love you. Hope you're doing good. Okay, lucky number. Match the doubler box number to any winning number. Double any prize won in the play area below. Okay, my doubler is 4, 9, 5, 30, 15, 22, 17. So we lost again? Never bike scratchers again. I can't believe I lost them all. I just wasn't. What do you guys want? Okay, let me put all this makeup away. I know, Bubby. I'll bring you out there and you know what? I'm not going to let you guys control me anymore, okay? I'm getting a little bit tired of it. Boujii decided it was time for all of us to get up at 6 a.m. Well, at 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and 7 a.m. Every single time I would halfway fall asleep. And I'm just getting a little bit tired of it. These dogs know, especially Buddy, he knows if he whines a little bit, I'll just suddenly like cater to him. They just ate right before I started the live. We were just outside forever, walking around. You're fine. All I do is care about you guys. Find places for you guys. I spent the first 4 hours of my morning just bringing them to cool spots. Get all the energy out. Okay. It's sweaty. It is hot with the door closed, as you can tell. As you can see, I'm just going to use this. Yeah, I think I am. I have like a bit of an allergy to makeup. Okay, because I've noticed that. singing a Rolling Stones song now, Lemon? A 6-door Ford. I was gonna do my nails. Oh, I do want to try this. Let's just try this real quickly, okay? Hold on. Real quickly. Am I turning red in the face? Of course you're red in the face. I am covered in bug bites. Maybe I'm just seriously allergic to makeup altogether. Oh my god, this is bronzer. That's not powder, Morgan. Oh no. People are gonna think I'm doing that thing. One time I dressed up as the Black Michael Jackson and my friends were like, you're gonna get punched in the face. And I was like, why? I don't understand how this is bad. And then like 10 years later, that's when the whole blackface thing became like a thing and everybody was getting busted for painting their face black. And I was just like, I don't really get why it's so... I had tissues here the whole time. Thank you, Jose. Exactly. Alex, we figured it all out before we die. Thank you, Pamela. I was walking through the beach the other day in like the mangroves and there was a sign. Oh my god. In my eye. It's so dark. Okay. Stacy, you want to come let me do your makeup? Oh, you got me one of these too. Wow, I'm so sweaty all of a sudden. I went and sat in the infrared sauna this morning and I think that really works. I haven't used one of these in 15 years. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you. Shadi. I want to try something with you guys. Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. Of course. Let's try it. Oh, I think we can do the lipstick now. Hold on. I went and sat the infrared sauna. If you've never tried one of those, I'm still a little dark on my upper lip. If you've never tried an infrared sauna before, I highly recommend. It has you heat from like the core to the outside, so you could like sit in there on your cell phone. It's not like a big hot room, it's just like a warm room. Anyways, it can like really help your mental health, and I highly recommend it. And I'm telling you, I went and sat in there just a little bit this morning because it was about 85 by 9 a.m. And so I could only be at the gym for so long because the dogs will get too hot. Anyways, I went and did that, and I'm telling you, it worked. It helped. You like it, Jenny? It's looking good. Okay, hold on. I want to try a little bit of this lipstick because I think I'm gonna start getting into lipstick. Because if I always underline my lips, my mom was like, when I was in beauty school, she's like, "You're the only woman in the world that underlines her lips, Morgan." If you are a guy and you don't know what that means that you like put the, like, see, I'll put the product only in my lip line instead of on my lip line. Most women even go over their lip line to make it look like their lips are even bigger. I'm feeling better already. Thank you so much, Sheree. I was like, oh, I was gonna go live last night, but I couldn't pull myself out of the dark headspace because I did my makeup just to feel better, and I used everything you sent me, and then I was like, oh my god, that was so nice because I felt so much better, and all of a sudden I was walking around and feeling cute, and yeah, I went to the grocery store, and I was making eye contact with people instead of like hiding my face, which is what I've been doing for like a week and a half now, or 2 weeks, I don't know. Yes, it was a big box of self-care. Good to see you too, Alan. Sure, you did amazing. You spoiled me. I just can't even believe how much you sent me. Thank you. I'm obsessed. How are the burns on my fingers? They're pretty much all healed up. You know, that's that one. I'm just kind of scarred. Where was the other one? Yeah, they're healed. Now it's just bug bites I'm dealing with. That is cute. Look at me. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna have to have a date night tonight or something? What the heck? Not with an actual guy. I'm done with this. I'm done. I am done. I'm a little sad. I would have liked to probably see the Italian guy before he left because he leaves on Thursday. And we've just been talking over the past month, but I really, oh my God. Morgan. Who's texting me? I don't have any friends anymore. I don't text anybody. Cash App. Frederick sent me $9 for further action required to accept this cash. Thank you, Frederick. Oh, right on my funny bone. Oh, I just threw the phone right down on like the, okay. Thank you, Frederick. Appreciate you. I think, okay, I'll tell you the truth. Why I was so intrigued by the whole Italian guy thing and I couldn't let it go. Well, one is because when I meet people and I like them, I come up with a whole, our whole life is suddenly in my head. I come up with a whole, like, scenario. You can go out there if you want. Go ahead. Hey! And so it's not even just the death of them, it's the death of the entire scenario I came up with in my head, okay? So, like, when I meet someone, here, come on out. Okay, fine, well then come out here. I don't give a shit, come on. Just don't go far. I'll be watching you right here. Just be cool. I'm not going out there yet. So do you guys ever do that? Where you like, you meet somebody and all of a sudden it's like, because I had the palm reader tell me that they saw Italy in my future in a couple months ago, and that's so weird. So when I met him, I was like, how fun would that be? Have your boyfriend live in Italy. It's so perfect, so perfect. And then like same with like Eric, you know, within like just a couple days of meeting him, it was like, oh my God. He's a shop guy and he has his own shop and he likes to work on cars and he, you know, all the perfect things. So it's like letting go of these just not perfect people, not great people. It's a little hard sometimes because of that. You're losing the whole like fantasy that you made up within your head. You're right, Pamela. I don't think that he's a good representation for Italians. What in the heck? How do these work? Okay, we're gonna read the instructions. I'm an instruction girl now, and I'm watching these dogs. Don't worry, they're fine. They're in a little. We're on the water. I'm at a new bridge. So here's the water, and then this little area they just chill in. My dogs learn boundaries pretty quickly. So, and it's typically just men that are fishing here, and they can give two craps about my dogs. They love them. Even Miles ran up to somebody getting out of his car with his dog, and he's like, Miles, come in. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. They're saying hello. And I was like, oh, as long as you're good with it. He's like, no, absolutely. How cute. And I'm like, God, men are so much easier. Stay over here, my little cutie. Good job, everybody. Doing a great job. There's Cillian. It's up. Miles Davis, come. Come on, sir. Thank you. Okay. So, Wanda. No, Jane's at home taking care of some stuff. Hold on. French tips for a perfect French manicure. I've just never seen you. Okay, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do this. I've never seen anything like this before. Did you all leave? Okay, stay over here. Bye, boy. have a gun. Never mind. Now we're gonna go find dogs because, of course. Of course. No one's gonna take my baby away. He was laughing so hard when I told him that you guys were all thinking he was gonna take my baby. He was like, you have a baby? And I was like, no, if I had your baby. And he's like, why would I take your baby? He's very genuine too when he talks. You could tell the kid's not bad. He's just young, you know? So he has some bad qualities, like we all do when we're that young. Bye, Terry. What's up, Johnny? Okay, Alex, I agree with you. Can y'all stay over here? I don't feel like going on a walk yet. We did it an hour ago. You guys get more walks than anybody on this earth. Buddy? I was thinking that too, Alex. Just saying hi. You're busy today? Hello, Johnny. Yeah, today I'm just talking and getting cheered up a little bit, letting my army cheer me up. Yeah, I showed you guys the rig updates, and I'll show you again since this is turning into a really long one. Ta-da! I have a closet. I have a modified countertop, and then back there's a laundry chute and a removable bench that is also a storage unit. The bunny hunter. Love you too, Sarah. Yes, never take abuse. I mean, I'm just a forgiving person because I used to be a little crazy when it comes to like verbal stuff. You know, people say stupid things. Okay, did you go out? Are you better? Okay. Ooh. Where do you want to sit, bub? Want to be cute right there? Okay. Oh, we gotta try this. I gotta get. I've never seen a French manicure set that you don't need to do the powder. So we're gonna go for it. Cleaner, and then this is the gel glue, and then this is the activator. Okay. So easily apply tips with bend off tab, removable. Oh, that's the glue. Where's the glue? This is the gel glue. Okay. Okay, apply tip, brush on gel, brush on activator. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna give myself manicure. Manicures are expensive. They're $500. I looked at how many people were in the chat. No, it's a fake nail set. Have you ever seen this? Hold on. But yes, I think that it's time to start meeting some people that just will never say mean things to me, because even though I used to say mean things to people in my past, and I have, sometimes I do still, it's not fun to be looking at your body in the mirror and questioning if you're like hot or not. Okay, so because somebody decided to talk down on your body. Okay, we got to brush on the glue. And I'm getting a little bit tired of it, to be honest. This whole like calling me, guys using my age against me. This is why women probably lie about their age, because all of a sudden men use that as their go-to, because society makes women feel like it's a bad thing to get older. No treats. This is why you're fat, Fat Tony. And he's not gonna stop. Okay. We put the glue on. Now we're gonna put the tip on. This is so weird. Because typically in the nail place, after that, they have this like powder. And then you have to put the powder on, and then you have to just sand it all down. It's quite a process. I used to do it to myself when I was younger. I know, the mere vanity gift was such a nice gift. I know. Okay, we'll see you later, Johnny. Have a beautiful day. I hope it doesn't stay too busy for too long. Okay, now we brush on the activator. Hold on, I'm going to take off this number. That was a number 3. Yeah, it's $100 to get your nails done now. Whew, stinky. Oh, I probably should have, oh, wow. I probably should have, I need to sand my nails a little bit. Because when you take off fake nails, it leaves them like really screwed up. No retreats, al dente. No retreat. Giggling is a sign of insanity? What? The powder's baking soda? In the nail salon? Should wash my hands first. They're pretty clean. I was doing all these like cleansing things on myself. Get back in here. No treats. No treats. I'm sorry, my bed's a mess. You can't make beds around here because Boujii just burrows in them. I made everything. She burrowed in it all. Let's try another. Maybe we should do the clear ones and then paint our nails because I don't think I'm in quite the greatest shape to have. My nails are all, they get really screwed up when you rip off fake nails. Bye, Trumpington Fanhurst. I have a 90 something. No, it's down. I got like a 74% male audience and I'm doing my fake nails on here. I know. I really should start to do things that are a little bit more appropriate for the people that are watching, but sometimes in life. Okay, Lawrence. Show the products for the lips. It's the Kylie Jenner lip kit. Thank you, Alan. I love laughing too. Oh, no way! Giggling is a sign of stress cycle being completed as far as the neuroscience goes. Oh, I've said that, like, I felt like that was my body's way of coping. It was like a coping mechanism. Hello, Ambinette. You missed Johnny. Bye, I'm still pulling for you. What are you pulling for Johnny for? That Johnny and I go out on a date? No treats. No treats. Get back in here. No treats. If you don't use that fur voice, he'll just sit there and cry forever. That one went on a little weird. Because he knows I can't stand it when he whines and then I give in. I need to stop giving in. We'll have dinner in just a little while. Come on, come back in here. Get back inside. Back inside now. Where am I gonna go? I lost my spot to Boujii. Come on, all the way. Let's go back inside. Come on. I wish I could weld right now, Frank. That would be nice. If you guys have any questions, let's play a question game. Ask me anything. It looks like Buddy's in a frame picture in the background. Oh, Oh, we're out of water? Hold on. No treats. No. You know what? You're all fired. Nobody has access to this area anymore. You're being a good boy. You're not begging at all. You never beg. You never beg for anything. You just we want to go hunting all day, every day. Fired. Now that I'm putting fake nails back on, I don't think I'm ready for them yet. I've had fake nails on. Where'd I put the bowl? For like a couple weeks now, and I haven't done that in years, and my nails are like I miss not having long nails at this point. They need a little break. They get sore. Thirsty, anybody? Thirsty? Thirsty? Yeah, I'll share info with you. Hold on, let me look. Thirsty? Oh my. Okay, I have to pee, and you guys can see through that back area, so I'm gonna point you down here towards the dogs. I need like a curtain. Hold on, let me read that one thing. Maybe it's time to go. It might be time to go. You're gonna bust the welder out? Man, I'm really hoping that I can get my welder up and running, because I'm tired of working with wood, and I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I made this whole thing out of wood. You know what I mean? Frank, that's not true. You can do anything with a welder and expect it to last. Nothing on the Bronco is ever broke. Nothing. You just need a good quality welder. I used the Jared's Miller back in. That's why I bought the Miller 220. I used Jared's. I was a complete newbie welder. Not one of my welds broke. I'll be honest. A couple of these, because I wasn't able to weld a full. I was using house power with my welder when I welded the back of this thing, and I was never really able to really weld it together. It's a lot of tack welds. Some of my tack welds have come off on the area that I stand up on. You're a nice Karen. Good. Oh, have I been looking at the ferries? I looked up all that information back in, what's it called? I'm not convinced about the ferry. I think the best bet is to rent some or buy a new rig when we get there. Buddy, no. And I don't want to be mad. Just no. I'm not giving any treats out, okay? I'm not doing it. You can't eat all day long. It's over. Take a squeak. You're driving me crazy. Oh, my head hurts. I'm not drinking enough water. I've got all kinds of juices. I was drinking electrolytes earlier. Here, take a squeak. I can't open it for you. I don't have any scissors or a knife. How do I not have any knives? Where'd I put the squeaky? Oh, this drives everybody crazy, buddy, because then their dogs go crazy. Be forewarned. Partially diabetic or something, he's fine. It's just a dog. No, I probably will get a full blood panel done for Buddy soon. Look at all these babies. I love them too. Not in love with this cut. The squeakies where they belong in the trash. What's up, Terry? Welcome back. Oh, that really cures nicely. That makes like a full-on nail. I was using the little thingy you bought me to take the nails off, and I stabbed myself. Got some gale force winds out there. You know what's funny? Let's listen to that song. Oh, I should copyright this. I need to start making money again. Man, YouTube revenue just does this if you don't post for a while. She's like, damn! Damn! Yeah, let's do a little copyright. Hold on. No, it's called Love is a... What is it called? And he said gale force winds. I had never even known what that meant till this year. Pamela, did I lose your number? I've actually... It was in the email. I never wrote it down. Oh, there's more dolphins. What the hell are those? What is going on out in the ocean out there? Hold on, everybody. Pam, I never wrote it down because I don't like talking on the phone. And then if you and I start talking on the phone, I'm just like, ah, shit. You know, then I got another person that's getting pissed off because I don't call them back or text. What is going on in the water? I have so many people pissed off at me. You know, they just call me shitty friends and stuff. Oh, it's cool. Of course it stops when I turn it for you guys to look. Cece, thank you for that super chat. You're so sweet. Where are you? How are you? Dude, there was just something so weird. I love you. I love you, Pam. It would be nice to talk, but I'm just not at that place right now. The moment I turn off this live stream, it turns into like all the chores, all the things, and I just talked for like an hour, and I don't call anybody or talk to anybody, and I probably should change that. I just don't want to. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm much more introverted than you guys think. Like, I don't really like being around people a lot because I don't want to sit around and talk. Sounds like I'm really self-absorbed. Yeah, you will. You'll sit around and talk for 5 hours and it's about yourself. I look at this like a job too, though, you know. Bye, Alan. Have a beautiful day. You know what I mean, Jess? Okay. I'm glad somebody can understand. It's very hard to explain. I like to talk about ideas with people, but a lot of people don't like to do that. They like to just sit around on the phone and complain about everything. Like me. Your intro perverted. Speaking of being perverted, like, oh, I can always tell where my cycle is during the month because there are certain days when I'm ovulated where I'm just like, I need a man. Like, oh my God, you know? It is so bad, and I'm going through that right now. Where's the vibrator? You know what I mean? It's just like, it gets so... Do guys go through that? Do you guys have like certain cycles? Do you guys have certain cycles like us women do? So when we're ovulating, that's probably why I'm a little glowy, because they did that study, that scientific study that they showed. They had a bunch of guys sit down in front of a computer, and then they flashed pictures of women, and it was just a photo of a woman. You had to rate her 1 through 10. Photo of another woman, rate her 1 through 10. Dun, 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 dun. Little did these people know that they were actually showing the same, like 15 to 20 women, I think it was, at different parts of their cycle, different phases of their 28-day cycle. And every time that they were showing a picture of the woman that was going through ovulation, they rated her a higher number. Women are more attractive when they're ovulating, because that's how the world goes round, you know? That's how we get our babies. I like the bow too, thank you. It's for like putting your makeup on, but I decided to keep it because it made me happy. Cherie bought it for me. Gotta get a good jet hot tub. That's how I first discovered how to have an orgasm, back when I was like 5 years old, probably. Forget your introversion. Let's talk about your low self-esteem. I know, Paige, it's going away. I'm going to make it go away. That's why I'm putting on some makeup. I'm going to start taking care of myself a little bit better and just, you know, doing some nice things for myself. Really, Chastity? Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, yeah. I look forward to having a relationship finally, because it is fun to have somebody to take out all these, like, feelings on, you know, these aggressions, these like needs. I'm happy to see you too, Beauregard. Did I say thank you, Terry, for that $10 super chat? Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Yep, now I'm on to a guy topic. Pamela, what would you like to talk about if I called you? Renee and I used to talk a lot. So you have to be very careful with the people that like you're talking to, not just reading comments and stuff, because I can kind of like blow through comments. But some people can suck energy out of you, or they can give you opinions that you start to listen to, and maybe it's bad advice. I look great with lipstick on. My self-esteem's already going up. Thank you. Because I've been really sad. I felt like I needed to get a boob lift after being told I have, you know, saggy boobs or whatever. The comments about my body are fine, because it's like, you know what, I've been wanting to get in shape for a while. Like, good shape, you know? Give me some quads. Give me some nice arms. An ovulation time video, that's the viral video. What do I talk about? How I feel like I'm in desperate need to get laid on my 3 days of ovulation. I can't get my mind out of the gutter, and that's all I feel is just like these sensations that are very, very intense, and it's like, ah! I like hump a pillow right now. Yes, that's right, Chastity. We all love and need a good ego boost. Oh, that was the other thing that stupid asshole sent me. Oh, why he's so mad at me. I guess because I disappeared. Some people get like, they get mad if you disappear on them or something. But he said that I wasn't even attractive anymore. Only sometimes. I'm like, is that what it's all about all the time? Don't punish a guy nor tolerate it. Whitney, you're right. Little saggy, nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. But mine look. And I asked a woman in the laundromat the other day because I was wearing a very tight fitted shirt and with no bra, and I asked her like, I want your honest opinion. Do my boobs look saggy to you? And she said, I said because somebody said I had saggy boobs, and I am like kind of wondering, you know. She's a complete stranger. She's like, I think it's just the shape of the shirt and it's too tight. And she's right, because since I have such a long torso, it can really, if it hangs onto here, it makes my boobs look really low. Maybe I need to ditch that style shirt. I wonder why your pillow guy is doing so well. I need something like that. You know, I'm surprised that on this don't do it anymore. I'm canceling my P.O. box. I love you all. You all are amazing. But I've really come to the conclusion that more stuff is a way to just make yourself more frustrated in life. If you have too many things, you just like get really frustrated. But I'm really surprised nobody sent me any toys. And it's just like, what the heck? Because the last time I opened up a P.O. box, that's literally probably the other reason why I did it, other than promoting the side hustles, but was to get some fun stuff. I wish for you that compliments about your resilience are impactful as your looks. Yes, Google Butt. Oh my gosh. I was watching, that made me cry today too, and that's honestly what encouraged me to go live. I just found that Matt and Abby, they're like the cutest couple, and he looks just like a couple guys that I've dated in the past, and it made me kind of miss those relationships. I was like, oh, he's just a really good looking guy. Anyways, at the end of one of their videos, they were reading hateful comments, and then they read like a nice one, and I've received a lot of comments that was very, very similar as the nice one that they received, and it immediately made me cry. And I just thought about how much I love you guys, and I was just like, oh, you know, like they're incredibly impactful. Like I think that's what keeps me going, you know. I feel very connected to you guys on that level. It's like you make me want to like get out of the hard, like the dark thoughts and be like, okay, come on, you can do this. You could do this. You got people that love you and care about you and think that you're beautiful on the inside. On the outside, you guys give me hope that it's not all about all this, you know? And that's why I've been able to just be such my real self and not have to get all dolled up with makeup on this YouTube channel, because you guys make me feel like I'm so much more, so. You just sent a pound of green. Brian, if you really did that, I don't know if that's the smartest idea. No, I'm not closing it down. I'm just probably not going to be promoting the P.O. box as much. Or I guess I could just keep donating stuff, but I think it would probably be a little bit more effective if you guys want to buy me things, for me to start an Amazon wish list so that at least we buy the right things. Because I think the saddest part were the dog treats. I received so many that my dogs, I've never really like allowed them to eat. There's just a lot of really, really bad things on the market when it comes to dog food, and I get afraid of them getting ill, and so I try to just keep it as natural as possible. And so yeah, I wasn't able, and then I had opened a lot of them. I'm sure I could have found somebody to donate them to, but I didn't because I opened them. But anyways. Thank you guys, you're so sweet. You need boat stuff. Well, not yet, because we don't have the boat, okay? So right now I'm actually doing pretty good. I can't really think of much that I need. You guys sent me all the lotions and potions and creams for bug bites. I have all this beautiful makeup now, and the dogs, a lot of the treats you guys sent were good. The dog shelter could have taken them. You know what? I was having one of those days where I just wasn't really thinking about anybody else other than how incredibly uncomfortable I was. And yeah, so I just started chucking things, and it was bad. No, it's not a wooden boat. I don't know what boat it is yet. Yeah, don't send me Alaska stuff yet. I don't need, we're fine. We're fine. We don't need anything. And Alaska doesn't really need anything. If we get there by the summertime, the weather's not too crazy, you know, it's fine. Okay, thank you, Pamela. Oh, you can shut that if you need to. No, but I'll stay here. Buddy, stay. Yeah, maybe you should. There you go.
I don't want to hurt anybody's knees.
Oh.
And this one up here, he's a darling looking brindle.
He is. He's the cutest.
Now, is he a Australian?
He is a German Shepherd pit bull mix.
Oh, is he?
I don't believe it. I think I'm going to get another DNA test. There's no way. Because I met a man earlier today that showed me a picture of his Dutch Shepherd, and they're identical.
Yeah, I was going to say, but he looks like one of the Australian
Oh,
sheepdogs.
an Australian sheepdog.
Yeah, and they're brindle, almost all of them are brindle
Oh,
colored.
really? Yeah, if you look at Dutch Shepherd, he looks just like him.
But he's got the muzzle of like a shepherd. So.
Yeah, and those ears are,
Yeah.
you know, undeniable that he's got
And
shepherd.
he seems to have the patience. So.
Oh, yeah, he's the best. But he lives a really good life.
Well, I can tell that with you having running the air conditioning in the back room and all that kind of stuff.
I take him to like off-leash parks and beaches all day, every day. And so he gets to chase
really
lizards. He killed a possum the other day. I wasn't very happy about that, but...
No. You're just lucky he didn't catch something he should.
I know. He got in trouble.
Gotta make sure he gets tested for rabies.
Well, I think rabies hits pretty quickly, within like 3 hours.
I have no
It's
clue.
devastating.
I don't have no clue.
I have a friend that her dog went out and killed a bunny and came back, and within 3 hours was losing its mind, and she knew it had rabies. It's like a zombie disease. It's really bad.
Yeah.
No more possums for you.
Like I say, he's a beautiful dog.
He is. I love him. He's an angel. Have a good one.
Take care now.
You too. Hello, Payne. How are you? Yes. What's the poop? Where was she? Where's Jane? Where's the Italian guy? I'll give you guys another scoop. Why not? You know, we probably have a new audience here. Jane is taking care of some affairs at her house. Italian guy. I don't even know how to fix the damage that I did to that guy's life. But I don't know. Italian guy got mad at me for something. I don't remember. He gets mad at me every 2 seconds. And we've just been talking on the phone. We haven't seen each other since that night. But we have been talking a lot. And he's doing something. He's out on the town doing something. And he got mad at me. You could hear women in the background. He was in like an Uber. You could hear girls in the background. Yeah, he's on the phone with me. I don't care. I'm not very jealous anymore. I'm getting to this place. Riddle me this, you guys. Riddle me this. A lot of people believe, hold out, Morgan, me and all these recent beliefs that I don't think that monogamy is like a thing for guys. I just don't believe it. I don't think anymore that they were meant for it. And then I think that we may have been lied to all believe that we should go get married and be with this one person for the rest of our life. I'm more like maybe it's meant for phases of our life, but some people do end up evolving and growing together and staying together forever. We're all just different cases, right? But let's just look at the track record of the last 2 months with me, okay? Just 2 months. I meet a nice guy that's a singer, right? You all saw him on the live. Everybody fell in love with him. They're like, oh, God, this guy's perfect for you, Morgan. And then he was all smitten by me, and we hang out a little bit. This guy 100% used me to make the girlfriend that just moved away to Key West to get her back. I know it for a fact because I could tell that once we hung out, the chemistry, something was off. And then when he said, and he immediately told the girlfriend about me. Men will only tell a woman about another woman if they want that woman to be jealous and to commit to them. And then when we hung out again, we all thought he ghosted me for a week. And then he denies that he was in Key West, but he never actually denied being with her. He's like, oh, and she knows about you and she's not happy. Why would he even tell her, It's not like we did anything that was like, okay, so we made out, whatever. Why would he tell her? If they've only been dating for a month and a half, he obviously has the hots for her, but she moved to go work in the service industry down in Key West because it's that time of year, and he was using me because then if you go, oh yeah, I met this girl, and then she could pull me up on the internet, and she could see, oh shit, they could actually look like a good couple together, both welders, both mechanics, So you know what she did? She hopped in her car, and she came down, and that's why he disappeared for all those days. That guy has a girlfriend, and but he would have 100% cheated on me had I let it go any further the couple times that we hung out. Cheater. So, then Let's go fast forward just for a few more days. Then I meet Italian guy. Italian guy start hanging out. He's really nice. He starts to feel so guilty that he's like, I think we should play a question game. And I was like, okay. And something in my heart was kind of like, I think this guy has somebody back in Italy. So we're playing this where you have to like say the honest answer. So he asked me a question. I asked him one. We go back and forth. Then I asked him, do you have a girlfriend in Italy? He said yes so quickly because you could tell it was eating him alive and he wanted to tell me and didn't know how. So another cheater. Then what happens? I meet that guy. That went nowhere. I met him here. Oh no, at the other bridge, and we were talking about my dogs. He ended up being a little bit older, but he got my number, and I was, why not? He's a little bit older, but he seems well established. He's going through a divorce, Let's see what it's like to date an older guy. I've been into these younger ones lately and they're just been kind of pieces of crap. Let's go with an older one. A guy that actually has a career and houses and he had grandchildren even. He was a little bit older. So then he got my number, calls me up and says, would you like to, and he was cute. He was actually, he was like an Italian mobster type of look. He had that accent where like he's from New Jersey, I think, or I think originally Italy, I think. But they got that like Jersey accent, and he, he's like a mobster type of guy. So I was attracted to him. Anyways, bulky and charismatic, but yeah, a little bit older. Anyways, give him my number. He calls me up, comes up with an excuse to come see me again by giving me some gear because he's getting a divorce. He needs to go through his garage. He found some like pop-up tent, yada yada yada. Anyways, it's Valentine's Day. I invite him. Hey, I'll buy you some tacos if you want to come to the taco place. And he's honest with me, and he says, because we talked for hours when he came to go give me that stuff. He came and gave me like a pop-up tent thing and like a hammock or whatever. We talked for hours. I could hardly get rid of this guy. We had so much in common. We were having a nice conversation, and I had to go do my live stream. Then I was like, would you like to have some tacos? He says, I think that might be a bad idea because of my soon-to-be ex. She'll be giving me crap like, oh, you didn't, you're out on Valentine's Day. You obviously already have, another girlfriend. And I understood that. I'm like, that would make sense. When you're going through a divorce, you want to keep the drama kind of out of things. However, if you have multiple houses, why y'all still living together? And then after that, oh, the next morning I'm at Cracker Barrel sleeping. He shows up at 5 a.m. He just wanted to give me a hug before he went to work. Anyways, I pretended to still sleep and that I could never hear him. I was like, what are you doing? Like, I don't show up at your house at 5 a.m. Then he leaves. We still have some flirty texts. I tell him that he was hot and that I was attracted to him. I'm very bold. I let guys know I'm not playing any games. This is what I want. Da, 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 da. Anyways, I started thinking about, and then he went completely MIA. I don't know. He texted me something. I never texted him back, and then he just completely disappeared. That guy has a wife, okay? He 100% has a wife. He's not going through a divorce at all. At all. And then he probably was watching my YouTubes and was like, this is a bad idea. My wife's going to find out if I cheat on her. And then it's just like, I'm so itchy. These bug bites are so intense. Ah. They're calming down. Anyways. Men cannot be monogamous. So if they can't be monogamous, why not just come to acceptance that it's not supposed to be that way? And then we all can just not get hurt and we don't have to lie anymore. Unless they have an awesome southern draw, I'm a goner. I'm not too into I don't really care. I don't really have a type. All my boyfriends have been all across the board, different types. You're right, Jen. I will not waste my time. Those are over, but I'm still a little sad about the Italian guy just because I mentioned earlier when I started my live that I pulled out some old techniques of mine that destroy men's lives, and I did that because I was mad at him for playing with my heart and then saying bad things about my body and saying that I look like a 14-year-old boy. So I did what any girl would do in that moment and expose a lot of things about him. So now his uncle hates him, his father hates him, and his now ex-girlfriend hates him. And his cousin. He's been disowned. I feel bad. I cried. I was like, Maury, what'd you do? I need to fix this. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how I can fix it. So there's the scoop. Why aren't these fitting? Am I missing something here? That's the cleaner. I think that they will all eventually forgive him soon, because family eventually does, but I'm not. So then he, what was it, 2 days ago or something, he calls me, or no, he sent me, because we were still like, even though we got in a fight or whatever, and he was mean, I was just like, whatever, you know, I was getting over it. One of these is not meant for the other one. And then so he's talking, we were fighting, he's talking like all this crap on me, and then I was like, you know, you want to keep talking crap on me? Call me a dinosaur, call me all these things. Let's go, boy, let's play. I was like, I will be your worst freaking nightmare. You will wish you will have never met me. And so I started the process, and then he texts me the next day. It was like, please stop, you won, I surrender, you absolutely won. Please, just please leave me alone, please stop. And so Morgan, I don't know why I'm laughing, because now I'm happy you guys cheered me up, but I was really sad about this. But anyways, so then I called him. Oh, he was like, I got kicked out of the house. And I was like, mm-hmm. And then I called him. I was like, they kicked you out? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, are you okay? And he was like, look, I'm sorry for the things that I said. He's like, I'm really afraid to talk to you right now and tell you anything more. And he's like, please just leave me alone. And I said, okay. So that's what that is. So then I felt bad. I was like, and this back in my 20s, when I used to do this to any guy that would hurt me, destroy them, I would always regret it, because who wants to be mean to people, you know? I don't. Anyway, so I regret it. So I cried a lot, but cause contamination. Okay, this is for the gel. Dave was her alcoholic weakness. She has grown, and they tempted her every day with alcohol, knowing her weakness. Who was Dave? Dave in South Dakota? Oh my God, we did it. We have 3 tops. I was talking about Italian guy. Yeah, a lot of drama going on in the head. That's why we need to decompress. We need to keep spraying ourselves with holy water, and we need to right our wrongs. And we need to not let people turn us into evil, evil little devils. Oh, man. But now he leaves on Thursday, and I did kind of want to see him before he left to give him a hug, and now that's not going to happen. But and if I go to his family and tell him, like, try to get them to women can be dangerous. Maybe he just needed to learn. Get my butt in the ocean. Okay, I officially have a headache. Thank you, Jamie. I do like the makeup too. Anyways, thanks for cheering me up, you guys. Sorry that I turned into my worst enemy in the past. I don't know, there was just too much drama. And I think it really just got to me. And yeah, I think I've just been under attack by the devil lately, and I'm not proud of it. I feel like I turned into like a really bad version of myself recently, and my eyes are green. And yeah. So I'm cleansing now, repenting, asking for forgiveness, crying a little bit. We're done with crying. And do I have any juice left? And yeah. We accept the love that we think that we deserve. I want to read something to you guys, or have you hear it. I heard this on I was watching some reels.
If you guys know her, then you know
when I couldn't sleep. I saved him. How do you go to your saved ones on Instagram? Where's all your saved stuff on Instagram? Yeah, some great food and rest. Let's go eat right now. You guys want to go eat? Let's go eat. Okay, in the libraries. The downloads, watch laters, liked videos, 8 sounds from shorts. This, I feel like, is me in a nutshell. Did I save it? Save sounds. Liked videos. Hold on. No, it's gonna be gone forever. Your clips. Your downloads. Oh, these are popular right now. I could make one of these. My experiences with guys, I gotta make one of these. I gotta get into these shorts because all these ones that are trending, I'm like, I got you on that one. I got one of those. I can't believe it didn't save. I feel like that happens a lot. I find one that I like and then it doesn't save. Let's try it. Maybe it was on Instagram. Archive. Nope, not our. I'm so bad at this. I really don't use these apps very often. Saved, okay. I save the audios in hopes. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. Oh, there it is. I like this one. I'm going to show you guys a couple of my shorts that I've liked recently. This one's a good one. This one snapped me out of it today.
That hurt, you know? And I think that flipped this switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
Yeah, I like those types of things when I'm going through a hard time and I'm really hurt by people. Like when I went to the gym this morning, that's the one that came on right before. Watch me. Just wait, okay?
You know?
I think that was the last comment I needed about my body to finally get myself into this shape that I want to get in.
The switch in me where I was like,
the switch has been flipped.
Fuck you, watch this.
Watch this. That one, and then this one. This one is a little bit too.
you're isolated.
If this one,
You're the cause of
everything this woman says, I feel like almost defines me, and I'm not proud of it. And I'm like, oh girl, you got some changing to do because this one, what are they saying? This one hit different. That's like the trendy thing to say right now. This one hit different. Okay, you want to listen?
Don't you want to know what's wrong with me?
Don't you want to know what's wrong with me?
Don't you want to know what's wrong with me? I already know what's wrong with you. You're unhappy. You're isolated. You think you're the cause of this unhappiness and are unworthy of affection, so you have few friends. Recently you lost something you think very important. Your lover, your faith, your family, or all three. You blame yourself for this, so it makes you neurotic and you don't sleep and don't eat anything healthy anyway. You used to take care of your appearance, but you've lost interest in that, so you avoid mirrors. You're not a woman of convention or you wouldn't be here, but you like to pretend you are so people don't notice you. But you sometimes like that as well and can dress to draw the eye. But then you think the men who look at you are fools or worse to be taken in by such an obvious outward show. So instead, you're drawn to dark, complicated, impossible men, assuring your own unhappiness and isolation because, after all, you're happiest alone. But not even then, because you can't stop thinking about what you've lost, again for which you blame yourself. So the cycle goes on. The snake eating its own tail.
I'm a snake that eats its own tail. Anyways, I'm digging some of those. Yes, I'll post this on my Instagram, Jen, because I wanted to remake it with me. I wanted to make my own rendition of it so that I can get better at these shorts because it's time. It's time that I evolve with you know, you got to evolve in this life. It's the survival of the fittest. The people that are the ones that are, how does that quote go? The ones that are the survivors are the ones that know how to adapt and evolve. And I have not done that, and I have been against it and fighting it and kicking and screaming against it. And it's like, it's time working. So. Okay, so yeah, Jen. Actually, Jen, are you on Instagram? Because I could just send it to you. No, because now you just inspired me. I'm gonna make this into my own reel today. Like, I have my pretty face on. Can't I just do one of those reaction videos? How do you do one of those? Where like people are like listening to something and then they're responding to it? What should I be doing for that video? Yeah. And somebody else said, yeah, no more. Yeah, I need to find some like holier than thou guys to hang out with, a man to have a baby with. A man that is a godly guy, you know? And that has moral standards and values. And I think that I needed to ask some deeper questions in the beginning of my relationships. And that's really hit me. And I've had a few of you guys tell me that, you know, you're not asking the important stuff, you know? And it's getting me in all kinds of really messed up situations. I could see me with a hot boat guy too. I need one. That's what I was talking to Stephanie about in the park yesterday. I was like, yeah, I need to meet a man that wants to become part of like my crew, you know, like a guy that maybe has an online job, so that we can just like, I can worry about myself and he can worry about himself, and then, you know, sometimes we can come together and buy some nice things for each other, you know, for each other. Like, yeah, we can upgrade our sales. We can, you know, where it's not all on me or it's not all on him. But we'll get there. Okay, we'll get there. We're living, we're learning. And a man that is really into like the like very superficial things, because yeah, I am 36 years old and I am going to continue to look like an older woman, and I want to be okay with that. And I don't want some guy that only wants to be dating some 25-year-old looking girl. I want to be able to age gracefully and still feel beautiful, because it's part of life. We all just need to be able to live our lives and not be thriving to be in the past all the time, you know? So I still feel like I could cry at the drop of a dime, so my emotions still need to calm down a little bit, but thank you guys for helping me. And I think, yeah, it is time to like maybe get involved in some like online groups, because since I'm traveling around so much, it might be kind of hard to find like, you know, a good support system that's like a little bit more religious, I guess, or into God in person. Is Frank being an asshole? Oh yeah, don't instantly believe everything that the person says, right? That's so hard, because I'm so honest. It's like, why would you lie? Crazy men look for crazy girls. I definitely attract crazy. This is the other thing I was gonna mention. I don't know if this is like a blessing or a curse or what this is, but it is something that God gave me, and I haven't really figured out why it's good for me yet, or why it is mine. Why is it like, what is this for? This is why I can be incredibly dangerous, and I don't know if I've ever shared this part of me with you guys, and I don't really know if I want to. But because now I have control over it, and this is why I'm disappointed in myself in the way that I treated Italian boy, because I've gotten control over this dark side of myself. We all have a little bit of a dark side, I think, in us, and my demon is, for some reason, people, when I meet them, bare their entire souls. They just open up about everything, and it is the most bizarre, it's become one of the most bizarre experiences of my life. And they'll even be, as they're talking to me, like, I don't even know why I'm telling you all this, I just can't stop. I mean, when I met the strip club guy in the dog park, our first interaction was exactly that. He just blurted out all these things, like the girl that he was sleeping with, and this whole, like, all these things and all this information. And he was like, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. And I was at the grocery store 2 days ago, and the guy bagging my groceries, just started blurting out these personal details of his relationship that's kind of failing right now. And it was just like, this is very awkward. Like, am I supposed to sit here? You're only my bagger. We're not gonna have this conversation for very long. What are you doing? People just tell me everything. Even with Lace, that's why she ended up losing her mind after she was pretending that I had done something bad to her in order to get clicks on her live streams, and that's what caused our fight. that's when I told her, I threatened her, like, I'm going to expose all the things that you told me, all the things that she's never told anybody else, just me. I wasn't really going to do it, but then she thought I was, so she went online and did it herself to do it before me, trying to pull an Eminem move. Anyways, in the past, I've done that to people, and that's exactly what I did to Nello, the Italian guy. So I'm not proud of it, because now I've gotten control over that dark side of me, where I no longer will use the things that you told me to ruin you. They'll tell me their deepest, darkest secrets. And so I haven't done that since 2000, I know exactly, 2016 with the Navy SEAL guy. That's the last person that I used that technique on, and so I just did it again, so I'm not proud. Starlink would eliminate you looking like a bad kung fu movie? What are you talking about? An empath? Is that it, Jamie? People tell all this to the priest and they go to confession. Yeah, I'm basically people's confessional. And so when people go and hurt me and they do something stupid, I'll whip out like the worst thing that you've done in your life that you told me and no one knows about. And then I'll go expose it to destroy you, because that's bad. People are bad. People do all kinds of messed up stuff. And then they tell me about it. Anyway, so in my 20s, that's what I would do to any guy that would typically, I was with Brett most of my 20s, so I would do to him all the time. It was bad. And just say things that will cut like a knife, you know? Yes, you're right. I do come from a place that wants to help, but I'm just saying that used to be a really bad quality of mine, where like then if people hurt me, I would stoop to their level of hurt and whip something out like that and hurt them back. And then I got control over that. It was like, no, if people hurt me, I just, you know, I could have exposed so much about the people that have really hurt me recently. I've said their names so many times, you know, Dawn and David Wilkes. I could have exposed so much about them. I did a little bit to David's girlfriend, because she needed to leave that guy. I think she did, thank God. But anyways, but I've had pretty good control over it. So, But if you wanted to charge somebody to pay you all about themselves, would you do it? No. Yes, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And exactly. So I'm trying to figure out why I was given this gift and how I can use it in a good way. And in the previous years, since around like, I think it was 26, 27, that I just decided that I was going to be, you know, a way better version of myself and stop letting alcohol ruin my life and have me say bad things that really get underneath people, you know, like really hurt them. I figured that maybe it was like a gift that God gave me, because it helps people be able to feel like they're still loved, even if they've done really bad things, and that they can still be forgiven and supported and move on and move forward, and that we all do really bad things, you know, we all are just human, and the more that we can just accept the humility of it, we can move on, and there's so much light on the other side of humility. And so I still, to this day, think that's probably the better way to look at it. But unfortunately, being called a dinosaur and a 14-year-old looking boy the other day made me just snap, and it's just been hard. All these bug bites have been incredibly hard on my self-esteem. You know, I haven't had a lot to deal with when it comes to like embarrassed about my looks throughout my life, so I know it's a little bit harder on me when it does happen. I never had a struggle with acne, and socially I was always pretty acceptable looking, and so these things get hard. And now that I am getting older, it's like, you know, maybe I just need to start lying about my age so that these guys stop using that as the way to stab me, you know. Even with the nasty emails that I get from jealous fans, you know, they're always saying that now, like, oh, now I'm just old and my looks are fading and I have 2 more years or whatever. It's like, God, this is what's gonna happen now forever. If y'all thought I was 25, you wouldn't be saying a damn thing. There's so many 25 years that look older than me. Yes, hang out with people you desire to be more alike. I'll work on that. Acupuncture, I need it. My body hurts so bad. My back is torn apart. My neck is screwed, and I've had, like I said, maybe 15 to 20 hours of sleep in the last week, if not 2. It's been bad. Yeah, karma, maybe try to be nice to people. I have been nice, but sometimes, you know, things just get bad. Look at that lipstick. I've been talking so much and it's still on. Well, I like that, Alex. Until now, you've been using it for your own personal gain. Well, not now. Until my early 30s. I mean, later 20s. I would use that. I haven't not done that since, yeah, I was 27, I think. With the Navy SEAL guy. But I did. With the Italian. That's why when we did talk on the phone last, he's like, I'm so afraid to be talking to you right now. I shouldn't have told you all the things that I told you. Hi, Bubby. Come on over. Come on over. Okay, let's wrap this up. Let's go get something to eat. Mommy's hungry. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. You're always hungry. You're fat Tony. And then we'll find another place to take you guys out. Okay, let's go. Let me do a pilot checklist. I never peed. We're still holding it in. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I thought I was gonna get locked in there forever. I really need to modify that door. Hop on up. Okay, let's go to the store. Hop on up, Bear. Let's go find some food. And then today's officially going to be my last day of, not last day, let's not say that, but I'm inspired. I think that Brent, thank you for being here. What'd Brent say? I missed it. Thank you, Sandy. Yes, Sandy, better with a plan. And we came up with the plan. The plan is for me to finish this rig. This rig is gonna get finished before it gets too hot. It's already really hot, but by the grace of God, He is showing me places today that have been good for us, because I was about to beeline it to Tennessee this morning, and then I just prayed, and it was funny because this is the best. I love telling these stories. I need to tell these stories more. I was praying and I was just really struggling this morning and crying and driving and crying, and it's just like I was just not doing good this morning, and it's been like that for a few days, but today was like really specifically intense. And so I just like had to surrender and just be like, please, like, you need to take the wheel. And I didn't want to just beeline it to Tennessee. The reason I chose Tennessee is because there's a beautiful dog park there. I just wanted to run and hide, and you can like drive into this dog park and just go hide in a bush if you want to, and be parked there. And the dogs, there's no predators, and the dog, I just hit a tree. That freaking tailgate rack has saved the back of my truck. So I'm about to hop on the freeway and go north and just beeline it and get into the cooler weather, have all my bug bites heal. And then I was thinking, you know, but Morgan, if you do that, your time is ticking. The days of being able to live in your car in Florida are over almost, and this is the last month that you can really get away with it. And even this month is incredibly hotter than it typically is because of how the weather is changing everywhere. But so I started praying, and I was like, God, just tell me like where to go and just take the wheel of this car. And so I started driving, and I was gonna head northbound on the freeway and at least like just start going north and see if I had any like overwhelming feeling of what I should be doing. And all of a sudden I hop on the freeway, and then this particular place, both of the freeway ramps to go north and go south are both on the right hand lane, and they both go this way. So it looks like you're gonna go northbound, but really it does this, and then it turns over on a bridge and it takes you southbound. And it's the biggest pain in the butt when you do accidentally make that move, because you go south for a while before you can get back off. It's at least like 10 miles or something. So you're like, damn it. And I've done it so many times in that particular part of town, but enough times on this particular trip that I haven't been doing it anymore. And after I said that prayer, like, tell me where to go and what to do, all of a sudden I hopped on that stupid on-ramp that looks like you're going northbound, and then it took me on the bridge to go southbound. And it gave me enough time before I was able to turn around again, because I was wanting to go to my P.O. box and just pick up stuff before I left. And so it gave me some time to think, and it was like, do not make any big decisions while you are not feeling good, Morgan. And so thank you for talking to me, helping me get better. Thank you, God, for answering my prayers and guiding this car, because that's the plan. We're finishing this damn rig here in Florida, and I really think that we probably should leave it here in Florida, you know? And then we need to rent a car, and we got to go get that black Bronco out of the storage unit in Tennessee, and I can just finish it. I will finish the black. Yesterday when I met Stephanie, she's 46, and she's divorced, and her daughter just moved, her 14-year-old daughter just moved to go live with her father, because there's better better public schools, not public schools, she needs like private school. That's her business, whatever. Her daughter went and is staying with her father for school reasons. So now she's had some more free time. And when we were talking at the dog park, she was like, I want to be doing what you're doing. This is great. I used to travel all the time in my 20s. She's been to all these different countries and all kinds of fun places, and she said I would just love to do that again. And she's lived on a boat before. She's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, and really fun. We have very similar personalities, and so we were just chatting away. And when I was showing her some of my rigs, because she wanted to see photos, she was like, so are you gonna sell any of these? And I was like, well, if you want something, I'll help you build something out. And I was thinking, Morgan, what are you doing? You know, finish your rigs and sell them. They're not the most put together things, but they're ghetto rigged rigs. So this is how you can do this life without spending $80,000 on a Sprinter van. You know, you can have more like $7,000? What if I sold this thing for $7,000? What if I sold one of my Broncos for like $8,000? You know? It's like a reasonable price where an average American can go, and even if they needed to get a bank loan for the $7 grand, it's feasible. You know what I mean? Jamie, are you with me? So we go get that black Bronco finished too, and that thing's beautiful. And I did such a good job. It's the one of a kind. One man already offered me money. He offered me money on the internet. He was like, hey, I watch your YouTube channel. I know that you've mentioned wanting to sell the black Bronco a few times. Would you like to sell it? I want to start a YouTube channel and finish your project and then talk about where I got it from. And I immediately got like defensive and possessive of it. And I was like, oh, no. The world's first stand-up Bronco that you can shower in and has a pop top, and you can be 6'2" and stand in it and cook. You want to finish that beautiful? I'm sorry, I could never. I would have, the only way I would sell that is if I ripped all of it out, which I already pretty much did when it comes to like the wood flooring and stuff, because I thought I was going to sell it. But the shower and the pop top and all of that still exists. So get a rental car, go rent a temporary house in Memphis after it's hot here. And I like it there. They love that dog park. And finish that damn thing and sell it. Make the YouTube videos, show the design, send it to the, back when I was in my original Bronco that has the original driver's seat toilet. Remember, that's how I got on the map on YouTube. FordBronco.com and Ford Forums or whatever it is. Bronco Forum. I'd have to look. It's been too long. All wrote articles about it. This woman turns her Bronco driver's seat into a pizza. And so it brought in thousands and thousands of followers. Go finish that damn thing and then sell that one and then get another rental car. And then we go to, oh, we're coming up with a fucking plan right now, aren't we? Oh, God is good. Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is coming up. This is, oh, sorry, I'm a crier today. This is good, actually, a really good plan. I'm so emotional, look at me. This is actually a really good fucking plan. Then we finish that one. Oh my God. If I would start finishing all these beautiful projects that I have done, I would feel so much better about myself. Holy cow. Then we leave Memphis. That'll give us right before it gets way too hot to live in Memphis or go to the dog park. Then we hop in another freaking rental car and we drive to Minnesota, where my other original Bronco that I just modified and put another shower inside before, you guys, I didn't even show you any of that in Minnesota. Then we go pick that one up, get that one out of storage, where that beautiful soul Tom and his wife are storing it for free for me because they're angels on earth. We go pick that bad boy up, and then we drive to Washington and we hop on that damn ferry and we go to Alaska, and then we turn around and we take all the money that we made and we come back down to Florida. That's right when winter will be hitting, and we buy our damn boat and we move on the boat, and by then I'll have met my Alaskan man that gave me a baby. Beautiful plan. Someone please minute mark that one, send me the clip. I think this will be the one live I actually go back and watch just for that plan. Beautiful plan. I love it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Fucking watch me. Sorry, I'm cussing. I'm getting pumped. Getting really, really pumped. Okay. That sound like a good plan? All right, Mary, let's go. Let's go to this food truck. Support your local business. Oh, that sounds like a good plan. Because the Bronco, if we take that Bronco to Alaska, one, it has such a short wheelbase that getting it on the ferry is significantly easier than anything larger. Then when we get to Alaska, we have enough money saved up and we have a trailer lined up, and I live in Alaska and travel through Alaska to Fairbanks with a pull-along trailer, and actually have a house and a more comfortable living situation, the most comfortable I'll have ever been living on the road. I'm trying to back into that space. Will you let me? And oh, why would you back in? Because now you're in the sunshine, and you don't need sunshine on your bites. You're gonna get scars. I know, and the older Broncos are, you're right, they're worth a lot of money, and if I could just get them all good to go. Anyways, that Bronco is so capable of towing. a small trailer. It is so beyond capable, and if anybody doubts it, I will prove it. Whoopsie. Oh, you disappeared. Oh, oh, oh. That's really close to my face. Okay, let's get some food. I'm being blinded. Live out of a magic bus in Alaska? No, I want the Bronco. It's strong. It can go through any terrain. And then what we can do while we're exploring off the beaten path, we can unhook the trailer where I'll have, you know, a good place for us to live. Because I'm getting a little bit tired and my body is becoming a little bit older, because that's what happens. And it's getting very difficult for me to be maneuvering in these cars. They hurt. My back hurts. My body hurts. I just want to be able to stand up and cook and hang out with my dogs, and then we can, you know, I don't know what Alaska's like. If we can get campsites or whatnot and unhook the rig and then go on explorations and then come back to our little home. But he needs a bone to chew on for a few hours. I've never found anything that it will last a few hours for them. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, because I have never found one. They gobble them all up. I was talking to a man earlier today, the guy that has the dog that looks just like Miles Davis. Hold on, cuties. And he said his dog will chew on a beef bone for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, what? My dogs are done with a beef bone in an hour. And then I've tried like the antlers, and they don't work. Should I probably take this off to get the... No, I'm obsessed with this today. This has made my life. I know you're only supposed to wear it when you wash your face, but I'm gonna wear it as a freaking pump me up accessory. Okay, Chastity's gonna send the therapy bill. Okay, I'm in beast mode, Alex. I'm in beast mode. I'm there. You guys got me there today. I feel so much better. Let's fucking go, you know? I'm gonna listen to that one more time. We're gonna listen to this one more time. This one.
That hurt, you know? And I think that flipped this switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
That's so good. Fuck you, watch this. I'm gonna do a rendition of that when I'm sitting in my hot tub. We got like 2 weeks. Let's wrap this baby up. What do we need? What do we gotta do? What do we gotta do? We gotta modify the bed. I'm getting pumped. We gotta modify the bed. we gotta, what else do we gotta do? We need a pen, and we need a piece of paper, and we need to empty my toilet. We need a permanent spot for the toilet. We need to get the shower hooked up, boop, boop, and we need a solar panel on top, and we need the hot tub. So let's get the hot tub. And we got to do a little bit more painting and a little bit more, little, you know? Just me, Sue. I love you. Okay, I came to a food truck. We've been here before. They had a hot dog, and I'm gonna eat a wiener right now. Thanks, you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm gonna take all this energy you just gave me, and I'm gonna get my pen, I'm gonna get my paper, and I'm gonna take the dogs to a beautiful place to run around after I get my hot dog. You didn't even like that hot dog. You just liked everything that was in the hot dog. Can you give me a chili dog with no dog? Just cheese and chili on a bun. Some bread, cheese, and chili, please. Can you turn that into a bowl? Okay. I'm very manic, maybe meds. Oh, this is what happens, Daniel. No, I don't believe in pharmaceutical medication, and I believe that everything can be fixed through healthy eating, exercise, and God, and having people like you. So I'll be fine. Another reason why I don't want to be on medication is because when I get into my chaotic states of mind, and I'm going, I come up with some of the most beautiful ideas, and I've got energy for days in order to execute them. And then when I start to go to like the more like where my mania starts to calm down, unfortunately it can turn into depression very quickly. but it calms me down enough to be able to focus on those projects. So I just need to stay focused on the projects instead of getting derailed by all of the negative people and the choosing bad guys and befriending bad friends and focusing on other people more than I focus on myself. So I enjoy my mania. I enjoy the energy, and I know I need to kind of find a little bit more of a way to balance it, so that, because when I'm really, really high, you know, my highs, where I'm like going for like 2 weeks, bam, all of a sudden it is so low. It is like the suicidal thoughts low, and it's just like, oh God, no, you know, the crying all the time. So I need to make sure that I can kind of make it, I need to not let myself get into too much of a, we're good on the manic episodes. We've done enough. Right now I need to keep this one a little bit more balanced, which is going to come with eating healthy, exercising, and feeding my mind, body, and soul all the good things. And I've been feeding it a lot of bad stuff. So I'm going to clean out my fridge tonight. I'm going to go shopping and get a bunch of nice healthy things. Let's start cooking some good meals. It's going to be a little bit hard because I've been eating a lot of greasy fast food. And so the first week of detoxing from fast food is so hard because all your body's craving is like fried chicken and macaroni, but the cravings eventually stop and you start craving the healthy stuff about a week in. So let's do it. Okay. I love you. Good night. And let's start these lives again, baby. Let's start going. Let's get some videos up. Morgan, call the insurance company and get your computers fixed. Embrace your insanity, everybody. Embrace the cuteness. You're right, 4-leaf clover. And go get your eyebrows threaded. Do nice things for yourself. Pamela, thank you so much for being my moderator all day today. And thank you guys for being here with me. It's been an hour and it's been 161 minutes. Do I have any money? I do. I can keep talking. It's a great plan. We're going to stay there, Dawn. We're going to stay with the great plan. Acupuncture. Thank you, Pamela. I'm going to remember that one. And Jen, I'll send you that Instagram reel. And yeah, no drinking. No drink. And yeah, insanity gets the creative projects done. Exactly. I kind of like it. It's just part of who I am. So, but anyways, I love you. I love you all. And Mr. Simon, I love you too. Go get a job. Okay. On it. And take a nap. Yes. Whitney, goodbye. Okay, bye you guys.
Goodbye, everybody. Oh, the baby. Oh, the pink taco. Oh, Museum Americana, I love you. And I look forward to talking with you more and helping you get that to that mod. We need a mod. She needs to be what is it called? I don't even remember. When you get paid on YouTube, become partner. We'll help you. We'll get you there. I'm getting back into it. It's been really rough since Valentine's Day. It has not been good. I haven't been doing anything that's at all worth anything besides finishing that kitchen a little bit, but it's been bad. I'll enjoy the hot dog. And thank you, Simon. Thank you, Jordan. You love the new plan. I like it too. Let's stick to the plan, okay? I can do this. Sticking to a plan is what builds discipline, and having discipline is what helps you have just such a successful life. So let's do this. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing, okay? So yeah, you might see me a little bit manic crazy in the next few weeks because when I'm not drinking or smoking or doing any of that, I'm a little bit high energy. So, and we need that right now. So let's go. I'll work my ass out at the gym at nighttime so that it makes me sleep and takes away all my insomnia because it worked last time. Oh, I never finished that story. Monetized. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. I love you all. I'm gonna go get a healthy hot dog. I'm not wearing a bra today, and I'm just letting these saggy tits sag away, motherfuckers. Okay. Bye.